surprise. It's a pop-up stream. Either one of those, right? I just got done driving for the past 3 hours. And I'm pretty pooped, and I wanted to listen to the guy. And what better way to enjoy the guy than to watch the guy with the guy? I don't know. Guyception. 1 minute late. You know what? I specifically wait for somebody to say I'm late, and that's when I always decide to start. You know that, right? That's not always the case. Sometimes I'm just actually starting up. I only gave myself 5 minutes to start up. I walked away. It's like, oh shit, I need to do this. Completely forgot about it. Okay. Let's fucking see what the guy is doing. Big ups Restream more Phil. I think that should automatically be picking up his chat, I think. There it goes. Okay, perfect. By the way, if you're wondering, the costume was by Ludwig. Again, sending more weird costumes. Now we got big tatas. And we're apparently doing the evil with it. That's pretty good. And we're also like 3 minutes behind current. So that means we have the ability to skip forward if he's extra super boring, which is basically all the time. I'm gonna preemptively boost his volume so that way we can hear him snort loud and clear. Sounds good?
Today is Tuesday, the 11th of October. Curious about something. Hold on.
I see this as a win.
Oh my God. I guess I'll leave the filter on. That way I don't look like I got sunburn. Yeah, today's Tuesday, the 11th of October, 2022. Of course, I am DSP in the flesh. And welcome to a day that undoubtedly will be better than yesterday. I can't imagine how it wouldn't be. Yesterday was the day when, like, all the negative four.
What was that? Yesterday was like the.
Yesterday was the day when, like.
He does tism hands. Up. Just like, I guess that's the snort tism hands. I feel like you could get something out of that. Yeah, you could kind of get something out of that. You get the weird reflection. That's pretty good.
All the negative forces.
That's pretty good.
Right? Conspired together. They
negative
all just
forces.
Like consolidated into one ball of crap. And I'm glad to be past that, because you have days like that in life, right? Days where like every possible thing goes wrong around you. You know, when you're trying to feel good, and it's kind of hard to keep that kind of positive mentality
want the sunshine
with the events
coming in.
that transpire.
Sunshine and positivity.
Not to say that today's going to be a perfect day or anything like that, but today will be a full day of streaming. Today originally was not supposed to be, but due to the unforeseen circumstances yesterday, I had to kind of change the schedule up this week, which I did not intend, and I don't like doing. I don't like changing things last minute, because as you guys know,
he's very autistic, and he can't stand changing
a full-time streamer over 5 years ago. I really hold myself to a standard a little different than a lot of other streamers. A lot of other streamers are just willy-nilly, we'll just do whatever today. We'll turn on the stream and mess around whenever I feel like.
Okay. That's some streamers.
You know, a lot of them don't even make consistent schedules. Okay. They just kind of toss stuff out there on the fly. And I don't like that. I like being someone who has a consistent schedule, someone who you can trust to be here certain set times, so you know exactly what's going on when, especially because I'm a variety streamer. You want to know what I'm doing.
You want to know when the variety's coming.
Each and every stream, because you don't know, it could be something different. Today. One stream I could be doing a horror game, another day I'm doing a fishing stream. One day I'm playing a fighting game. One day I'm playing a first-person shooter. Next thing you know, it's a chill RPG. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You want to be in the know about what's going on. And when I change things up last minute, people get upset because they plan around stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they take days off.
Originally, I was not going to be here tonight.
Now that we're going to do stuff, and now they don't expect them to stream. Okay, cool.
So Phil's not going to be here, you know, have the night off or do this or that. And then I was like, well,
you know, have the night off, dude. It's not like these people are going to clock in for a job. These people are just watching your stream. You're literally treating these people like employees. Stop this.
Horribly. Which I'm sure we'll just summarize it quickly in a second here. What happened yesterday? And because it went horribly, I got to stream an extra time, even though I had no plans to do it. I thought I could take the night off to do patron stuff.
Oh, this is what it is. Extra
stream. You know, I have to work.
He's actually having to re-add back the stream he was going to Grinch people out of because he thought he was going to make enough money so that way he could just fuck around and do whatever the hell he wanted. He's putting back the night stream because he just wants more money. Wowee, what a fucking greedy asshole. He could add 2 more hours of fucking stream time right now during the daytime. No, he actually wants to have it during the night so he can capture a different audience and maybe they'll give him more money. Holy shit.
Enough to raise enough to
we're out of control,
stuff for my family. I got my day off coming up on Thursday. I've got commitments and necessary things I need to do. Grocery shopping for the week.
I feel bad. Guilt strip.
Pet supplies.
Oh, shit, the pet supplies?
A few other things that I believe we're out of now that I need to restock in the house. In truth,
I don't know if there's somebody
we need to do another Costco run, and I can't afford it. We're running out of the things that we bought at Costco over a month ago. We bought like paper towels and paper plates and commodities. We're running low on some.
Paper towels, paper plates.
I can't afford it. I just don't have the money for it.
What happened to washing your own goddamn dishes, you fucking jackass? Now we're talking about we need to afford some paper plates. I'm running out of supplies, man. He's acting like he's like in the middle of a fucking zombie apocalypse. He needs to make a fucking supply run or else he's gonna, I don't know, lose his mind.
I'm waiting till a week when I have enough that I can head out there and do it again. And then on top of that, I've got Halloween coming up and you guys voted for a video game character costume. Okay?
Whatever.
So I have a lot to think about and like what I want to do, but I can't order anything right now. Like I couldn't go to the store and buy a costume or order a costume. I don't have the money for it. And this sucks to have that constraint and I have freedom. Because right now I'd like to just go right on Amazon and see what they got and pick something awesome. I can't do that.
I can't do it, guys. I don't have the money.
So that's kind of the situation I'm in right now, where because you have a bad day or a slow day that you're not expecting out of nowhere, it throws a monkey wrench into the plans of everything.
Can you throw something in your mouth for the congestion?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
It is what it is.
It's not what it is.
Today I hope for a better day. Yesterday was a rough one. What happened yesterday? First of all, I woke up to being ridiculed on Twitter by a bunch of thousands of children, essentially. Like immature people.
Wait, hold on. What?
Yesterday was a rough one. What happened yesterday? First of all, I woke up to being ridiculed on Twitter by a bunch of thousands of children, essentially. Like,
I did nothing wrong, and thousands of children were laughing at me. Okay, so DSP, this is the summarization of a bad day. DSP woke up, thousands of kids were laughing at him.
Immature people from a community that I'm not a part of anymore, that I don't want to be a part of anymore because of that kind of behavior.
So thousands of kids laughed at him.
All they want to do is jump on memes that aren't even true, memes that are factually disproven a million times because they're scumbags. They don't care about who they hurt or who they laugh at.
And those memes
even though I didn't do anything.
I thought memes were cool.
Ask for it or cause it. I didn't insult anyone. I didn't cause any drama.
I didn't cause any drama.
I made a factual observation based on my own life experience and how I've changed over time.
Bill,
and somehow
here's a factual observation. You're a rich guy playing broke on the internet. You panhandle to absolute fucking retards in your chat, and you cry poor at the drop of a hat because you feel pressured to constantly do it. If you don't, people won't give you money. Those are just factual observations, man. I can factually observe you losing your hair in the back of your head. I can factually observe that you're objectively a horrible human being. I don't know. Those are just casually observed.
That's warrant. That's grounds to insult me publicly. Like put my balls over the coals, give me a nut roasting, right? Well, it's not. It's actually fucked up.
Surprised he didn't say a butt roasting.
People are like, well, why do you let it bother you? Because I don't deserve it. And it's one thing if I do something wrong or I do something stupid, and then you can be like, fun of me. That's deserving. Or it's another thing if it's my detractors. Because if it's my detractors, they're always on me. But here's someone who I literally don't know from a hole in the wall. I don't know who the fuck this person is. Just because I can, it's time to destroy someone on the internet today. Just on a whim, on a laugh. That's disheartening to think that humanity is that low right now. That just because you can, you will just hurt someone. Just because you can get away with it. Wow, it's a really awesome feeling about mankind in general and the fighting community as a whole.
Big ups,
it's
mankind.
Kind of like all that positivity that I built up over the weekend playing the
Big
Street
ups
Fighter
to
6 beta,
Mankind.
finger snapped away in a heartbeat by the scumbags of that community.
Thanos came in, destroyed half of everything.
So that happens, and then what happens after that? Continuous negativity all day long. Overwatch 2, I play it for an hour. I'm having a good time. You guys are having a good time watching
Blizzard made
the
fun
momentum
of him
is
too.
there, and
Blizzard
then
fucked them.
the game dies.
Yeah, Blizzard
Can't
killed
play
them.
it for 2 hours, so now I got nothing to do.
Oh no!
I do a little bit of Q&A, but you know, people are upset. Well, I'm sorry.
Oh no! Blizzard fucked them up.
I wish Blizzard had their act together. They don't.
Blizzard did it to target Phil.
This was what, the 5th attempt of me trying to play the game, to the point where now I'm done with it, and I mean it too. Like I'm laying the law here. I'm absolutely not caring anymore. I'm not playing it again.
Never playing again. Fuck up. The law has been laid down.
Has worked for weeks at a time with no problems. I'm not wasting another moment on that game. I like it, but it's not worth it. As someone who again prides himself on consistency in a schedule, and someone who runs a business, they're not professional enough for me to waste my time on them anymore.
I agree. Phil, the king of professionals.
You know, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4, 5 times,
not
and it
one,
still doesn't work is
2,
enough for me.
Not 3.
Okay? So,
not 4.
Again, if it decides
5?
to work, great. But you know, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not even putting it in my schedule. I'm done with that game. But what ended up happening was, with only 1 hour of gameplay instead of 3, people were very upset. They didn't want to see an hour of Q&A. So
you could have played a different game.
Insanely low support stream when it's
dude. You could have played another game. Why didn't you play Evil Within? They would have appreciated at least an hour worth of gameplay, but he didn't want to do that. Instead, he wanted to waste everybody's time and waste more than an hour asking Q&A. That's Phil in a nutshell. Instead of doing the thing that he should do, he would rather just fuck around.
Normally a daytime stream when I rely on that to be my
bread and butter,
very supportive stream for the day. And usually it's the night stream that's supposed to be like the slower stream, right? But it ended up being slow because of that. And then my night stream of Disney Dreamlight Valley, you know, Disney Dreamlight Valley's hit or miss. It depends on who shows up. And it depends on the day.
Are we going to blame it?
Some days there's a lot of support. Some days there's not. Some days there's a lot of people. Some days there's not. Dude. It really depends. Last night was kind of an okay stream.
It was a shit stream.
The support was quite...
Dude, you ended up having like 200 people watching you and $7 by the fucking midpoint of the stream. You sent out a beg tweet hoping that people were going to swing by, and it took literally 2 random ass people to give you enough money where you didn't feel like an abject failure. Wow. Wow fucking we. I bet the fucking post-stream crap was pretty good. That was probably.
Which again would have been fine if the daytime stream had been good. But the daytime stream was a flop.
This is
because
never
of Blizzard.
the case. I don't know who he's trying to convince.
It kind of ended up just being a series of unfortunate events over and over.
Hey,
oh, by the way, we even had problems with Disney Dreamlight Valley wouldn't boot. Twice the game was having issues. First it wouldn't boot at all. So I had to wait like 5 minutes to actually boot it. Then we started playing it, and then it kind of crashed.
He literally could have sat on the queue screen while talking to the idiots instead of he threw a bitch fit and turned it off. Yeah, exactly. He just didn't want to do it.
It was like everything that could go wrong did go wrong yesterday.
Why should he do anything? This is better.
So, yeah, it's disappointing, man. And I'm sorry about that. You know, I don't like being negative. I don't like having negative days like that. But it was just
I don't like being negative.
Thing after thing, you know, pile after pile of negativity on me.
Sure, bud.
Right? So the good news is, I've had a good night's rest.
Oh, really? Couldn't tell.
I'm ready to come back today full force and apply myself positively to the day and hope for the best. Hope that today.
What do you apply yourself negatively to the day?
I can't foresee why it wouldn't be, because we're going to be playing things that absolutely will work, and it's some fan favorite stuff, and you know I'm excited for a day with no risk.
New shit,
right? So. That being said, let's talk about it. What are we doing today? Because this is now a full day of streaming. It's not a half day like it was going to be.
Hell yeah.
So we're starting off today with the continuation of the Evil Within. Now, I have an update in regards to the Evil Within playthrough. All right. First of all, I was curious, how long is the game? And how long did it actually take me to play this game originally when I played it many years ago? So I looked it up. My original playthrough was 89 parts. But in 2014, 8 years ago, my content creation method was very different.
Really?
Most of my parts were anywhere between 9 to 13 minutes. There were a few parts that were longer, likely a few parts shorter by accident usually. But yeah, my parts were very short back then.
He's not
so if you do the math
whatchamacallit just said
on how long the original playthrough likely was, it was probably around 22 hours long. okay? But if you
dude,
compare that to today's playthrough, for example, where I am in the game right now, okay, and you compare that to how long it took me to get there, 8 years ago, I'm actually doing much better in this playthrough. And what I mean by that is we beat the girl boss, the spider boss. We went to the church courtyard. We fought the dual giant troll boss. We fought the dog boss, right? We escaped it. We're going further. I think we had just beaten the dog boss, right? If I remember correctly. And we're heading into the church now, okay? So if you compare this to my original run, this playthrough now, I'm at about 7 hours into the game to be where I am right now. And in my original playthrough, this was around the 9 to 10 hour mark because I had actually died a lot on certain bosses. It took longer. And, certain challenge areas were more challenging to be back then, like the sniper area that we just did last stream that I was complaining about. And I was like, man, this is very grindy. And it doesn't really fit the tone of a horror game to have this much grinding style combat. Which is one of my criticisms of the game originally, is that it felt more like a bunch of grindy third-person combat rather than a lot of horror. So, I'm definitely doing better this time around in progress-wise. Being 7 hours in and where I am, I'm just about, I think today we're going to get to that halfway point, okay? So if I consistently play this game over the weekend, which is my plan, we should beat it in time for Plague Tale Requiem, or be like right at the end, in which case maybe we can throw in a random night stream to finish it up. So allow me now to go through the schedule.
Schedule segment. Oh shit, look at that fucking hit.
Shit up. So allow me now to go through the schedule.
Yeah. Doing like all sorts of karate chops and shit. I love when he does this, because he doesn't realize his brain is shut down when this happens. So he starts wiggling and flailing around. I don't know if this is like for him to take in more air, or if this is like, please help. Is he signaling somebody? Maybe he's signaling somebody behind the scenes.
For the next week, so you guys know exactly what's going on. And go from there, okay? So here's the deal. Today, it's the Evil Within 1, so it should be fun. I'm excited for that. Plus, on that day, I'm also going to be doing... He told me it was boring. And what it ended up being was more of a niche playthrough, which one I want to play, because if I'm already in the midst of a Plague Tale Requiem, obviously I don't want to take on 2 more new games at the same time. That might be too many. But what game do I play? Mario plus Rabbids? All right, here's my perspective.
All right, let's hear his perspective.
Mario plus Rabbids. I loved Mario plus Rabbids many years ago. Remember when I played it and really, honestly...
chat, you remember?
Didn't catch on with my audience. I loved it. I thought it was an outstanding game. It was kind of a more kiddie, cartoony XCOM. It had tons of content. It had a bunch of hidden content and all this fun stuff. I really enjoyed the game. But my viewing audience told me it was boring. And what it ended up being was more of a niche playthrough where there was a very small audience who showed up for every stream, but some of those people were very supportive. So because they were supportive, I was able to actually do a full playthrough of the game. But today I kind of shrugged. From what I'm understanding, with the sequel here, they actually changed it up. They did make it more, how can I say, more appealing to the mainstream. It's not as hardcore XCOM-ish as the first one was. Apparently there's going to be a lot more casualized gameplay to it that should make it less grindy, I guess you could say. Because, for example, every single time you had a fight in Mario plus Rabbids, you needed to use ultimate strategy, and sometimes these fights could take upwards of 15-20 minutes because you had to use so much strategy involved. And then there was puzzles and things to solve. So you'd be in an area and you could literally be in it for like a whole stream because it would take so long to get through that area with all the planning and everything that you had to do.
Insane.
The thing is, again, it was a breath of fresh air for me. I liked it. Not usually playing a game like that, but it definitely, I remember specifically, it did not catch on with the audience. Like, people were like, meh, and some people stuck around and some didn't, right? Now, here's the thing with Gotham Knights. Normally, this would be an absolute slam dunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be the spiritual follow-up to the Arkham franchise, which we haven't had a new game since 2015, right? 7-year wait since we had anything Arkham-esque.
Who the hell are...
And, with 4 heroes to alternate between and all these villains, it sounds to me like this should work well, right? But I guess people are saying, nah. People are saying it's not looking that good. Some people who have got it early for journalistic purposes are essentially putting out game previews saying, meh, it's not that good.
Hitbox for tits are like out of control or something.
So here's the situation we literally have a bunch of games coming out, but are any of them games that I should play, or which one would I play? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that checking out Scorn, that makes sense. Whether we continue to play or not, I don't know, but it makes sense to check it out.
He won't.
Plague Tale Requiem, I loved Plague Tale Innocence. I think this one's going to be more the same, if not even better.
Is her tits just that far in the way?
Slam dunk amazing game. I feel that way.
You know what? But
outside of that, I don't know what to do for that whole week in between. What game?
Don't worry. I can blow my bubbles whenever I want.
Right? Should I be playing? I'm not sure. Okay. The week after is crazy. Resident Evil 8 DLC on October 28th. That's Friday. The same day as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The same day as Bayonetta 3.
Play Bayonetta.
It's like, wait, what? Yeah, it's insane. And then, by the way, on Halloween, I'm doing my Halloween Horror Marathon. So, by the way, I should reiterate, if you have not yet nominated games for the Halloween event, what are you waiting for? Because here's what's going to happen.
I'm trying to...
This weekend, I'm going to
sit
sit
in my
down
hand and I can't because it's like all
games you
booba.
Nominated. I'm going to
can't find an area that's not booba.
By which we figure out, number one, what game have the members picked. Because the members, channel members, nominated games, and whatever was the most nominated game is absolutely getting into the marathon by default. Okay. Then we're going to look at what everyone else nominated. Cool. And the most nominated games are going to be voted on in a poll for the rest of the month. And that poll will determine what I play on Halloween. So if you have not yet, type !Halloween into the stream chat. This will bring up the link. Please click on that link. It takes you to the main channel post here on the page, and post up your nominations for games for Halloween.
You hit the goal,
guys. Last few days.
Guys, we hit the goal.
So. It's going to all close by the end of this
weekend. I'm blowing the bubbles right now. We got bubbles everywhere. It's out of control. Delicious. Delicious. Okay.
So,
we're
going to have some
nice
tight decisions this month, to say the least, of deciding which games I play. I can tell you, I'll say absolutely Scorn, Plague Tale, Resident Evil 8 DLC, Modern Warfare 2, 100% confirmed I'm playing those. But when it comes to games...
Fucking 672 up here. He's trying to convince him to do what Jordy did, which is just for him to eat a fucking, Nobody comment on that. But he's trying to convince him to do the fucking one chip challenge. He's not going to do it.
We got to hope that some people have some reviews and kind of give their take on
Nobody
these games.
Comment on that. All right. Nobody.
To let us know what they think and go from there. All right. So we'll see. Either way, no matter what I play, it's going to end up being a fun one. But the question is, it could go different ways. A playthrough Mario plus Rabbids could be dramatically different tone and pacing
than a
playthrough of Gotham Knight.
I basically sneezed.
Okay, so that's the month, kind of in advance, just so you guys know what we're looking at. Next month, by the way, November is going to be absolutely nuts as well. So many new releases. It's going to be crazy. A few quick reiterations before we get to a little bit of news and
it's just going to be the butt plugs.
Some chill Q&A.
This is the butt plugs.
This month, okay?
Big bills.
We are working towards a 600-member goal.
No way.
We were all the way up to 560. So we were getting there. And then sadly,
we went backwards.
A member bomb that was dropped in early September expired. And we dipped all the way down to the low 500s.
Must be the detractors.
I'm not changing it. I'm leaving it at 600. I feel with the amount of new game releases coming out this month,
he's not changing it. Of course he's not going to fucking change
it. But
why on earth would he?
Just urging
you.
He
doesn't want to do the goal.
It's
fucking dumb.
If you're thinking of supporting the channel, with some gifted memberships, you might want to do it sooner rather than later, because I know for a fact we did have a member bomb at the end of September to hit the Halloween goal.
I can't put the bubble blower on my hand.
All right. We don't want to wait till the absolute last minute to try to hit this goal. See? So.
And my hand kind of phases.
To remind you all, what is the goal reward for this month? It is the first ever DSP's Black Friday Adpocalypse Spectacular event.
Extravaganza.
If we hit the goal of 600 members, I'll be doing a marathon on Black Friday. That is the day after Thanksgiving. So essentially, it's near the end of November. During this day, I will be reacting to advertisements classic ones from the 80s and 90s, like the old-time toys and action figures, television shows, movies, and things like that.
All right.
But also, I want to react to some international ads that are like jaw-droppingly shocking, okay? And the thing is, you guys would be able to actually submit your own suggestions for this. You would be able to come in and say, hey, here's an ad on YouTube, check it out, and post it up. And then I would review it and see if it's something that I want to do. And what I'm going to probably do is build a big playlist of ads to watch and react to during the special marathon event. Okay? Never did anything like this before. Never. But people have apparently been doing this for years on the internet. People absolutely love it. So it's something that sounds like it's right up my alley, especially because I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I can be reacting to things that I actually saw on TV when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So there you go. Please consider becoming a member or getting a membership.
Maybe you'll love the goal. Who knows?
I appreciate anyone who does support the channel in any way. You know, this week in particular, tips are the most important. So I have enough for my day off on Thursday.
But let me remind you about the goals.
Yeah, the members' goal is pretty important, and it would be great if we
tips
could
are most
absolutely
important,
get some more
but
members.
This is also
okay?
important.
Outside of that, I'm just trying to think of like housekeeping stuff. If there's anything else to talk about right now, remember, if you tip $8 or more in one go, you can ask the Magic 8 Ball the question.
Hell yeah!
So here we go.
Love the 8 Ball.
Magic 8 Ball.
Is Phil gonna have a good day today?
Will today
be a supportive day?
Be a better day than yesterday's awful bad day?
Don't count on it.
Outlook, good.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Cool. The outlook is good. Shout out to Dutch,
Jeez,
who remember was the person who gave me that care package last month with the Magic 8 Ball. And I just want to say shout out to Dutch because
just get it over
a lot
with
of the stuff that he gave me, Jasper's really enjoying. He actually gave some cat toys and cat treats and things like that. Jasper loves them. You know, he's actually been playing with them. He gave us a bag of extreme catnip. And we're like, what's extreme catnip? So we gave it to Jasper.
And I want to skip this segment.
He was completely zonked.
Yeah,
we put our drinks there.
Wait, hold on. Nope, I saw that. We eat good, boys. We eat good. What the fuck? We got a whole strip of lettuce missing up on that Cabbage Patch. What the fuck? God damn, somebody must have been hungry last night. Horse was going to town on that head.
And on it, we have coasters. We put our drinks there. My wife has the controllers for the television and stuff are there. You know, we have stuff there. Jasper gets so high on this extreme catnip, he jumps on the table, which he's never done before. And he starts knocking shit over. We're like, no, Jasper, you never behave like this. What are you doing?
Jasper.
But that's what catnip does. It kind of zonks out a cat and makes him act kind of weird. Then he would take the catnip and spread it all over the house, and then he would roll all over it. Like
don't care. Wait, hold up.
Thank you for that.
Hold up. You turn your head back.
Anyway,
where was that?
That up like the Nosferatu
action
thing. Helped out a lot around here. As you can see, there's things that are added.
It's almost
to the setup, like the Nosferatu action figure. Okay, if you.com, tell me exactly what you're planning on. All right, give me your ideas. If it's something that I'm interested in, or it sounds like something that could be helpful, I'll let you know. I'll agree to it. Please do not just send something here. If I get something with no advance notice and I don't know what it is, it goes right in the trash. All right, because I hate to say it, yeah, over the years, there's been some pretty malicious, fucked up people who try to do fucked up things, and I can't just have shit just come into the house. I can't. If it does, and I don't recognize it, I didn't know it was coming, I'm sorry. Even if it's fucking a pot of gold, it's going in the trash. I don't know what it is. I have to be safe with my family, okay?
Yeah, they'll start sending stuff like cardboard cutouts of dicks.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you, Dutch, for that.
All right.
Cool. A
news
little
stories.
Bit of news
Hell
that
yeah.
I'd like to talk
What's
about.
The news?
First of all, a story has come out, and it's not 100% confirmed yet.
Okay, so speculation. This isn't even news. This is speculation.
At least bring it up as kind of a rumor, but if it is a rumor, it's actually a very positive one. Reports are claiming Sony is aiming to ship 30 million
They're gonna use the
PlayStation 5s in the fiscal year of 2023. If this is the case and this happens,
who cares?
That would be more consoles than Sony has ever really shipped in a year, even more than their most prominent year of PlayStation 4. So I guess what Sony is essentially saying
Big up Sony.
The whole issue, the supply chain issue caused supposedly by COVID is over. They can now mass produce the PS.
This is a dumb story. I don't care. This is a really dumb
something,
story.
you know. Now it's like, oh, I wanted to consume for 2 years. I still couldn't. I was told no. I'm still on an exclusive waiting list to actually consume the money or spend my money and consume. Like, it's pretty nuts, right?
Like how I skipped over to consume.
So anyway,
you know what? Actually,
consume for 2 years. I still couldn't. I was told no. I'm still on an exclusive waiting list to actually consume the money.
You know what? I kind of want him just saying the words "consume the money." Does this sound really weird that I wanted to just say that? Probably. Yeah. You know what? I want him to say.
Or spend my money and consume. Like, it's waiting list to actually consume the money, or consume the money. Consume the money.
Yeah, I think consume the money's pretty good. It's a good
consume
clip.
The money.
You could do something with consume the money. It's a
spend my money and consume. Like, it's pretty nuts, right?
It's a keeper. I don't know what we're gonna do with it.
So anyway,
it's a keeper.
I guess we'll see.
Consume the money.
We'll see what happens if this is true. All right. The only other thing that I have to talk about today before we get to shout outs, because there's a few contributions to shout out before we get to like Q&A and stuff. So after the events of yesterday and the really nasty treatment that I got on Twitter for literally no good reason,
say, hey man, here you go.
Just someone deciding to be a scumbag to me who I don't even know.
Don't mind.
I decided to do something funny. Basically, it was bait, and people are so gullible and stupid that they fell for it. So last night, I was about to go to sleep. All right, I was actually in bed when I posted.
Dude, did he post up something last night and he pretended to be clever when he's just recovering from being depressed because he got ass blasted by thousands of quote unquote kids laughing at him on the internet? Did we really? What did he do? What did he actually do last night? He did something stupid, didn't he? We're gonna look at this shit.
Arizona made a gamer cheered 69 big ups last night at almost 3 a.m.
The fuck did he do it last night at 3 a.m.? Okay, was this it? Been scouring Twitter for something to innocently quote tweet before I go to sleep, just so I can be viciously roasted by said party for no good reason in the morning. Reply to this tweet with your suggestions that I will never read. Good night. Nobody can reply to this, Phil, except your own fans. This isn't even bait. This is just fucking retarded. Sorry, this isn't really bait. I wonder why he's giving this face.
Posted this tweet.
He unlocked it?
Watch this. So I posted
Open the
this
replies.
Tweet. He says,
you know what? Let's fucking. I want to see what the replies say. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Am I not allowed? Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah, of course. You turn on replies so you can further victimize yourself. Have a good night reading these, blocking people and responding to them. Honestly, the only thing I can wish for you is that you need to take some time to self-reflect, address the negativity in your head and hatred, and become a better person for yourself. Enjoy life more instead of hating it in others. Holy crap. You forget 1,000 things every day. Let this be one of them. I hope you have a wonderful night. Man, 40 years old and cries more than my newborn. Sounds like somebody needs his bottle of gin. God. Try to relax your anus. Please seek help for your addictions. The leaked bank statements, hacking isn't cool for your information, and your phone showing champions on it in your own video proves everything. Gamble addictions can be very crippling. The sooner you admit to it and get help, the better. I don't think you truly see your behavior as viewed by the vast majority of people. Until you talk or take an honest look at yourself, and nothing will change, or it will always feel unfair and confusing to you, like it does right now. I know you don't enjoy living like this. Make a change. Yo, what the fuck? These are fucking vicious as hell. They're so non-anything. They're non-combative. They don't do anything towards him. It's just telling him to go fucking touch grass and not be such a loser. This is about the closest thing I've found that's negative. Standing water in your kitchen bathroom means your downstairs neighbor is going to sue the F out of you when their ceiling rots out. That's the closest I found that was negative. Holy crap. No good reason. Stop with the victim mentality. Everyone can see through it. This dude just needs to get a real job. Turn off the internet. Privacy goes a long way, and it comes to the many problems he has. Holy shit. You're still up at 3 a.m. Maybe you could have recorded those Patreon videos. Bruh, my guy is 100% right. This dude was up at 3 a.m. trying to pretend to bait people. He could have been recording the fucking videos that he needs to do for Patreon. The same thing that he can't do right now. And he has to play fucking video games to make more money. Okay, Phil. How did you think it played out in your head? Because I see how it played out. I didn't even know that existed. But how did your quote-unquote bait at 3 a.m. play out? Let's hear this.
I've been scouring Twitter for something to innocently quote tweet before I go to sleep, just so I can wake up and be viciously roasted by said party for no good reason in the morning. Reply to this tweet with your suggestions that I will never read. Good night. Now, if you actually read that and you believe it, you're smart. Because it was complete bait, all right? I wanted to do essentially a social experiment. I was curious what would happen if I put up a tweet like that with replies open.
He was so hungry for attention. He was so fucking hungry for attention. Oh my God, he's literally terminally online. I know I fucking made a joke saying that this dude is terminally online. This dude is. He lives and breathes off of fucking attention and validation from people he doesn't even know or will ever meet. He has to live by the replies, the retweets, the likes, the thumbs up, with the views. This is a sad and miserable existence, and I'm so glad that I never want to be like this. I would never want to define myself by how many people cared enough to reply to a goddamn comment. Bill, you opened up your tweet for people to repost or to reply and post, and all they did was say, reevaluate your life and seek medical attention, you absolute loon. And here you are staring like, I got all the trolls. Yeah, well, you sure got them, Phil. Got him.
All right, I was just curious. Now, here's the truth of the matter is I am never going to read it. There's no point. Right?
Cool. Everybody
Obviously,
else
it was open-ended on it for a reason. I set it up like that as a trap, essentially. Okay?
A trap.
So, as of this morning,
man, I trapped
9 hours after the post of that tweet, there were 87 comments.
Wow.
Now, literally,
he didn't read any of them.
I said in the tweet, reply to this tweet with your suggestions that I will never read. And I am never going to read them. Okay.
Guess who's gonna read them? All of your fans. All of your fans, dum-dum. If you believe that the only people who are following your fucking Twitter and couldn't respond to you normally are your fans, then yeah, all of your fans get to read all those replies. And they're all very level-headed. And if anybody with an actual brain cell kind of looks at those replies and they see that they're basically telling, hey, Phil, maybe you may want to seek some some help and guidance for your life because you're kind of taking this a little too seriously for getting ass mad because some dude clapped back and said, hey, Phil, I know you're an old man and you have no accomplishments other than this one time you played fucking PS1 version of Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I booted up in my arcade cabinets. You can come by and play them. I know you get really ass mad when you get blown the fuck out. This isn't owning anybody. This doesn't even own the trolls. In fact, you yourself said it wasn't even the trolls who did this to you. It was random people in the FGC. Now we're owning the trolls? How are we even owning the trolls at this point? This is a dude rolling around, puffing copium because he got really, really butthurt that, quote, thousands of kids were laughing at him on the internet, unquote. God damn.
There was no point because I know anyone who basically replied to that tweet
is
going to be an insulting negative jerk. That was kind of the point.
Wild
right?
as hell.
But I was just curious, like, how many people would actually respond?
Yeah, this is him losing it.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot of dumbasses.
All he got was 90 responses.
It'd be one thing if you'd be like, oh, maybe Phil accidentally left the replies open, right? But I literally say in it, please reply to this tweet, engaging with people to reply to it, but telling you I'm never going to read it. So you're literally just talking to yourself. You're kind of speaking to an echo chamber for yourself to show how toxic you are. So you might say, well, what's the point of this? The point isn't for me, it's for you. Go ahead, go read up. I'm sure there's some of the most toxic, vile, disgusting things ever said on the internet are probably said in those replies.
No, they weren't. I read them. They were actually very level-headed, and they questioned whether or not you're actually going insane. Bill, my guy, seek medical attention. No, really, seek medical attention. Because when I say and I joke that you're fucking retarded, I didn't mean it like you were actually mentally retarded. But now I'm beginning to think that this little peanut inside of this big-ass walnut here is maybe shrinking at a faster rate. Please, seek medical attention. Stop it. Get some help.
Go for it. Go read up. Go have a social experiment with the dregs of society, right? And
go engage with the trolls.
What is it that lies
engage
on
with
the
internet?
Trolls. You know what I'm saying?
Engage
I'm
with the
not
trolls.
going to be involved in it. I refuse. I have no point in reading it because I already know how nasty those people can be. Like, that was literally one of the problems with having open YouTube comments years ago, was that essentially you just allowed these people to sit there and shit on everything. So that's why eventually I closed my YouTube comments, and now I have what they call curated YouTube.
Guess what? And you have them open now. Now you have them open and anybody can respond to them. You just have it where you curate them, just like you curate everything else. So you live in a fucking bubble. The thing that you pretend the trolls live in, you live in the bubble. Nobody can speak out against you. And if they do, you ignore them. But you don't do it in a good way, you do it in a negative way, where you give them attention. You can't even ignore the trolls, even though you have the ability to filter them out. You have to feed them over and over and over again. All because you made the mistake of not apologizing when you did a dig at a random dude from the FGC who is literally better than you. This all is spun out of control because he accidentally picked the wrong person to make a fucking comment on and pretend that this guy was a fucking poser when in fact he's not a poser. He was in the FGC and placed second last year at EVO for fucking DBZ. So because he made that mistake, didn't correct himself, he sat there and spun lie after lie, trying to make himself feel better over the fact that he fucked up. Wow. Wow, fucking we. I didn't think today was going to be good. This is fucking great.
Comments,
I love this.
YouTube auto edits a lot of them, and then I approve certain ones.
I thought we were going to have a nothing
on the videos and stuff.
I swear, every time I restream a pre-stream, it turns out
it's not on my videos.
It turns out Kino.
But essentially,
I want to see
Zen Shuriken hit it on the head. He says, give the kids a nice sandbox to tire themselves out. And exactly right. That's exactly right. It was a social experiment to see if given opportunity in a rare situation, because always my tweets are set that you can't respond unless I follow you on Twitter. What would happen? Well, 87 people took the bait, at least as of this morning. I'm sure probably there'll be way more now.
I feel as though it doesn't matter if you intended your QRT to be a diss
read the
on
nonsense,
the guy or not.
Enjoy
the way you talked about his post and the FGC came off as condescending.
Smile to yourself and say,
I wish you the best and hope you able to learn.
They literally just...
Dude, I wish you the best. I hope you are able to learn and be more humble someday. Wow, that's fucking toxic. Tempo, I'm gonna fucking, you know what? Somebody report him. Guys, we need to get him reported because he's very toxic. He's saying, please humble yourself. Jid Knight, I guess. Oh, that's a very toxic person. Somebody report him. Let's see. I know what you mean, sir. I get people messaging me out of nowhere. I don't know who the fuck this is. I don't know. This is fucking somebody. Somebody's just being a troll and posting up drumsticks. My mouth overpowered with salt flavor. 1,800 milligrams of sodium. It's one of the saltiest things on earth. Wow. So toxic. Guys, wow. Nothing a few WWE champion pulls can't fix. Toxic. Very toxic. Get him out of here. Wings of second surgery. Been scouring Twitter for something I can retweet so I can brag about how much of a mature adult I am before I go to sleep, only to be called out by said party because I insulted him first. Reply to this tweet so I can use it to continue to pretend I'm the victim here, Snort. That's pretty truthful. I agree. Let's see. How about you scour for a job to take care of your horse? That's very toxic. Somebody report him. Been scouring Twitter for pictures of horses and stables to take my main stallion to get fed and bred all at my expenses while I play cards with images. Shirtless men on my phone. Respond to this tweet for suggestions. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. You know what? Don't report this guy. He's pretty cool. I love him. I love him. And everything is so good.
Why not do the shove a cactus up your dick hole challenge, right? Why not? There's no point to these. You understand? They're dumb. They're completely pointless. They're stupid. They're for idiots. Sorry. They are. They're for idiots. They're for the lowest common denominator of people who just don't understand what intelligent thought is. There's no point to doing them.
Sort of like React videos.
At all. They do nothing. They prove nothing. They're completely pointless to anyone with a brain.
Oh, you know what? This is the fucking chip challenge question. I got answered.
Dude, dumbass, viral.
Oh yeah, this is what it is.
Disgusting, right?
This is what it was.
Okay.
Okay, I need to see the context.
So that's that. Let's get to some shout outs. We start off with 672 doing a super chat saying that forget all my other members' goals. I need to do the one chip challenge. No, I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is. I don't do challenges because I don't do dumbass, viral, stupid memes, as you know.
I think they're all I'm not going to load up the clown avatar.
Why not
That's
do the
not
milk
happening.
crate challenge, where you try to walk across a stack of milk crates with no like, what the fuck, man?
I just need to do that. Yeah, he should need to know.
How did society become so stupid?
I don't know. You answer that.
Well, I know the answer to that, but we're not going to talk. We're not going to talk politics today. No, we're not.
yeah. It's about politics.
Undoubtedly, this is going to happen.
All right. That's
today,
a weird way of saying
thankfully,
that.
I'm not a political guy. You guys know this.
Yeah, I'm not political, guys.
I don't want politics discussed on my streams. But as I get older, all right, you know it's going to happen. You just know that one day.
Bringing out the Clussy. The Clussy's
I'm going to have to
out.
venture over into that realm. You know, and I'm a middle of the road guy.
You can't make the Clussy come out.
Liberal, and I'm not conservative.
Give Clussy the bubbles and let's fucking.
I'm going to be the most hated
Christ.
political commentator on the internet when I finally go out and I branch out into that. I'm just not doing it today.
I hate everything
because I like what I do so much. I like games. I like chilling with you guys and having fun, relaxing stuff. I feel like once I finally delve into that realm, that's going to be the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, undoubtedly.
There. Clussy
the day
is
that
here.
I decide
the
to start
is
political
here.
stuff, I do a political show or I start a political channel. Once I start it,
am I doing with this
all
now?
the
I'm not doing the lab.
I'm
not doing the lab.
Internet is going to go to
I don't
that.
remember how it went.
You know what I'm saying? All of that, and I just hate to say it, but I don't want that to overshadow everything I'm doing today. I like what I do today too much. I feel like what I do today has enough meaning that people wouldn't want to see it just go away or be overshadowed by drama.
If only I
so I'm not. That's what I mean. Eventually, right? I think it's gonna go there. I think undoubtedly it's where it's destined to go as I get older. I think that happens with everyone as they get older. They get older, they get wiser, they get more experience under their belt, and then they want to talk about their life experiences in regards to politics and things like that, right? But I'm not going there anytime soon. Let me put it that way. Like, that would be like, man, I just have to admit that I've gotten old enough that I can't really do the game thing anymore. You know what I mean? And then I got to kind of change in order to survive, so. And see, that's the thing. Nathan Wong says, just pick a side for maximum profits. That's why the political spectrum is extreme. You don't have to believe what you even spew. I'm not in it for that. If I were in it for that, I would have done that with games a million years ago. And I would be one of these poster boy fucking content creators who literally gets every game for free, who literally is, at the top of his game stream. That would be me. If I didn't care about what I did, I would be at the top of the gaming landscape. I literally am the opposite of that. I care too much. I refuse to play that game, and that's why I'm at the bottom of the gaming landscape. Okay? Okay, so 672, thanks for the super chat. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose quick because I feel like I'm about to sneeze, and then we got some tips to shout out.
What was that?
Oh, man,
it's they call it the bad dragon.
The other day.
They call it the bad dragon. Holy shit. Yo, if I gotta hear that, you guys gotta hear that too. I want that super boosted. I'm sorry in advance.
Ugh.
You guys get to enjoy that Islamic content. Very Seuss? Yeah, very Seuss, I know.
Okay, much better. I avoided the sneeze. Thank goodness. I am highly above average with my view count. No, I am not. I know for a fact that I'm not even like a mid-range YouTube channel anymore. I'm not stupid, you know? See, the thing is, I think a lot of people, when they hear me talk real about myself now it's kind of the opposite, because when I was younger, let's be honest, when I started as a YouTuber, I was the opposite of today. I was like so cocky, right? So full of myself. I'm the best gamer, I'm the best Street Fighter player, I'm the best this, I'm the best that, and insult everyone around me and claim that I'm the best, right?
Okay, what are you now?
Today, I'm very much a realist, and I'm honest with you, rather than being some character for you. I'm very honest. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to my Street Fighter skills, they're incredibly bad. The only thing I really have is fundamentals from old school Street Fighter, and that's not enough to carry you in modern Street Fighter. That's why this weekend, was I able to get wins in Street Fighter 6? Yes. But was I getting my ass handed to me by all the new mechanics of the new game? Yes, because I haven't learned them yet. I'm going to have to sit there and practice a ton, right?
You're not going to do.
In order to basically get to a point where I can be anywhere near competitive. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying. I never know what you're saying.
When it comes to my YouTube channel, all right? Back in the day,
yeah, dude,
I used to be popular. Yes.
He literally screamed at his chat. He was screaming and fucking he was hooping and hollering because this dude was mad that people were trying to get his attention and he was ignoring them. And he didn't want to call out super chats. And they wanted bubbles and he didn't want to give the bubbles because he was mad. He was mad at the game. And then he thought he fixed it all by just saying, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean it.
My YouTube channel actually used to be on top of the game when
Manuel was hoping to see a funny picture of Dave, but instead got Smelly Joe Lady. Oh ho ho ho.
And over the years, it's degraded. Now I'm at the bottom, man. Most people who start a new YouTube channel for gaming and they get a little bit of popularity actually get more attention and views than I do on my channel that's been around for 12 years.
Oof.
I'm not stupid. Why would I lie about that, right? Why would I even try to sugarcoat it?
Man.
But the thing is that I'm a different kind of content.
Yeah, you are.
There's content for the masses.
And there's content for the asses.
Audience. My audience is a curated audience.
There's content for the masses. And there's content for the asses. Which one do you want? For the masses or for them asses?
You guys have been around for a while, or you've known of me for a while and you know what to expect. You're here for a very specific kind of content, and because you like that content, you support it. It doesn't matter if it's popular or not.
I'll take it.
You're just here to see that style of content. You know what I'm saying? So you support that special style, and it doesn't matter if I have 1 million views or 10. It's still content that you want, and so you support it. That's why if you look at my level of attention and popularity that I have on the internet versus my level of support, most people who are my level on YouTube don't get much support at all.
What was that?
Right?
Yeah, because most people don't go begging about having a 14-year legacy and saying I can't exist and get Jasper supplies unless you give me money. Most people just don't do that. Most people just kind of exist and do their thing, and they don't beg and crawl and cry and fucking mauled and seethe and rage because they had a $50 night. They couldn't say, hey, I got $50 this night. No, it's like, hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay my bills. That's the difference between you and everybody else. That's kind of the problem here, Phil. That's what people have been calling out.
It's crazy. Damn. I'm going to do this for a job with the level that I have. I know that. Listen, I'm very lucky. I'm very grateful.
You don't sound like it.
I'm very lucky and I'm very grateful. to have the incredible level
look at Snowcrawl
that you guys
dollar
give
tips
me,
is like an affront to Jesus Christ,
as opposed to other people who are trying to make it on YouTube and can't. You know what I mean? Back then, over 10 years ago.
Oh my God! It's a history segment.
So no one was subscribing to anything that I had. No one was doing any kind of super chat.
Hurry up! Just finish this. Finish.
It was literally people watched my videos in
finish.
and the ad revenue paid for everything. I had excessive money back then because the ad revenue was so crazy on YouTube. Okay, it was definitely a completely different time. Now here we are 10 years later. All right, my views used to be at 1.10 million views a month. Now I don't even hit 1 million views a month. I think last month. Here, I'm just curious.
Yo, that's such a weird thing to admit. Oh yeah, it used to be 10 million a month. Now it's not even 1 million.
Because I can actually look some of this stuff up.
Jeez.
With my YouTube app here. If I look at analytics,
hair's fucked up.
And I look at, see, how do I look at the time period? How do I? Here
he died, Leanna left, and the hamsters died. Yeah, that is true. I wonder if the hamster left a curse.
September overall.
That would make sense.
I had just over 800,000 views on DSP Gaming. 817,000.
Okay.
And if you look by month to month, they can vary greatly because the views really depend on what games I'm playing.
No
like, for example,
shit.
in June, I did have...
Remember how you used to brag over the last 3 years? It doesn't matter what I play. I'm a variety content creator. I could play whatever the fuck I want, like Earthbound or fucking Bassmaster, and people will show up regardless, and they'll support me. Now he's saying, oh, well, it depends on what fucking games I play if I get attention. Yeah, no fucking shit. You've been playing shitty games. Nobody fucking shows up. You don't really get that many inflated views.
Almost 1 million views. I had 960,000. In May, I had 940,000.
Dude, this should be telling, by the way, because these fucking months, all of them, they all had one of the DSP reacts, which boosted his views. And apparently it just wasn't enough. So his views are just not going anywhere close. They're just all inflated all the time, and they're just kind of lingering like a zombie.
And I think that was the impact of Elden Ring, basically bringing in like 100 to 150,000 bonus views.
Wow, bonus views.
But I'm taking a look at the whole last year. I literally did not hit one single month where my YouTube channel DSP Gaming hit 1 million views. Not once, you know.
Wow.
And this used to be something
that's fucking
that was
sad.
A consistent thing.
That's
right?
actually kind of fucking sad because I think before my previous channel got nuked, I want to say that I was close to that. I want to say there was a month I was close to that when I was pumping out some of those videos, because I would pump out a video maybe twice a day. And I think I was able to rack up near almost 1 million views in a month because I was close. So that's really saying something, Phil. God damn, you were punching way below your own weight class.
Channel that used to be up here because all the shit that it went through over the years, all the abuse, the false copyright strikes, making it fall out of prominence in the YouTube search engine, the incredible amount of negativity and slander and toxicity tossed my way by memeing people on the internet and YouTube in particular. I could sit here and mention, 1 million reasons why. But
none of them
channel
would be
went,
true.
but
yeah, I love that.
It's curated content, meaning the content on this channel is specially designed for my audience. This is not content. You're not going to find someone out there who's never heard of Darkside Phil or DSP Gaming before, who's going to come to DSP Gaming, click on a random video from this week, watch it, and be like, I'm blown away. This is exceptionally good.
The airplane.
I can't believe this guy didn't exist. I can't believe what I've been missing. You know what I'm saying? But
it can almost do it.
For the people who like the style of content,
kind of, we can almost.
They appreciate that it still exists because I'm one of
the
remnants.
Oh man.
Of people who do this style of content, the non-sellout content, right? No shilling.
That's close we're gonna get.
No product placements, no referral codes, no ad breaks. I mean, yes, I take one break and I run some ads. That's because I have to piss. It's not because I need to run ads. Every hour I gotta take an ad break. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit about that, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm a remnant of someone who's actually making content for the sake of making the content, as opposed to making the dollar while making the content.
But
that's why I have weeks like this week. That's literally why I have a week like this week. Yesterday, with Overwatch 2 not working, it screwed me over entirely, and now I kind of rely on you guys to try to bounce back from that. You know what I mean? That's the nature of the beast when you're the kind of content creator I am. I didn't go mainstream. You know what I mean? I stayed where I was, and when that kind of content, that raw content, for content's sake, fell out of prominence, so did everything else around me, you know, everything about my channels. And so I'm happy that I am able to still make a living and do what I love. Because you guys support it.
Dude, remember when he used to talk about how like every year was the best year and also not the best year either? It was like, I did better the previous years. He used to be so great, but last year wasn't so great. And this year wasn't so great, but this year's so great. And he keeps talking about that, but he's consistently proving himself wrong every single fucking time when he says, yeah, things weren't looking so good this year. Things aren't looking so good right now. Things just aren't looking so good. Yeah, it's because kind of not looking good because it hasn't been. It's been a slow decline. And as more and more detractors go away, I mean, this gets worse. You're literally hanging on to Wings detractors. And if Wings detractors go away, you don't really have a whole lot left.
Curated for you. Literally, the videos I make are just for you.
And things ever look good. It depends on which Phil you believe.
They're not for, mainstream consumption on YouTube, right? Let's be honest here, okay?
Yeah, what happened to DSP bringing back DSP gaming to prominence?
I was insulted by someone on Twitter who I don't know. And it really pissed me off. It upset me. Because I think that's kind of really immature and messed up, especially when you're trying to invite people to a new community like the FGC for a new game, and you have people like that. That's your representative, right?
He's still buttered over this.
Who just wants to insult someone for
the sake of dude didn't come up and fucking molest your horse. Calm down.
Got thousands upon thousands of retweets, right? Yeah, that momentary insult.
Because you were a piece of shit. You walked in, showed your ass to the fucking world. You went to bed, and then you got ratioed for showing your ass to the rest of the world. Maybe don't show your ass to the rest of the world, Phil. Maybe if you become, like, I don't know, not negative, maybe people won't give you shit.
Now, yesterday, I responded to that.
Being salty.
And I responded to that in a very
salty way. You responded in a very salty way because you couldn't handle getting roasted. You wanted to be the one roasting other people. But when you get roasted, you fucking cry, seethe, and mauled and call everybody kids. You're literally insulting a guy who's factually better than you. You said you challenged this guy. Number one, you said, I don't even know why this guy has a PS1 copy loaded up on his fucking dumbass fucking boards and shit. You know, but you could have just took time to fucking look on the internet and saw how important I am. You didn't even take any time to look up that guy and see how important he was on the internet. That's how fucking worthless you are, Phil. You think you are so fucking hot shit. You're unwilling to just take the moment of time to think maybe other people are hotter shit than me. Maybe they're more important than me. Maybe I'm out of my fucking zone. Maybe I went into the deep end. Maybe I should hold the fuck back.
Intelligent, well-focused way on my podcast yesterday, right?
No! The way you responded was not intelligent and well-focused. You banned anybody who told you, hey, Phil, you were being kind of a dick. You were being kind of an asshole in that response. You banned them. Called them fair weather fucking fans. So that was number one. Number two, you said that anybody who interpreted the way that you fucking spoke out was fucking stupid as hell, which you can also take that fucking extreme and apply it to your own comment. So if we gotta assume that whatever fucking Phil said, it was just, it was jokey jokes and you're only taking it out of context, and that's because you don't understand anything, you fucking stupid idiots, you fucking stupid trolls. You can do the same thing to that guy's comment if you really think about it. If you actually fucking think about it. Because what did the dude said? Here's what DSP said. He was like, oh, well, you know, well, you know, some people, I gotta actually pull up the tweet. I hate that I can't pull up the tweet without having to fucking deal with the fact that Twitter always wants you to log in, which is pretty fucking stupid. I'm pulling up the tweet. I'm pulling it up. This is how we approach this. Dude is just sitting there minding his business on the internet. DSP comes charging in and he says, he gives him a history lesson and then says, well, I'm 40 now. I have zero desire for it. And I see countless people who never played competitively have these. Go figure, lol. Literally, that last line can be taken as a dig. Because this dude was just showing off his shit and DSP showed his ass on the internet. Goes to sleep, wakes up, gets roasted. Saying, if you ask nicely, Phil, I can run the PS1 version of Super Turbo on my cabs. So you can reminisce about the last time you were even relevant in this community. And what's funny about this is, this might not even be insulting. What if this guy was being genuinely positive? You know what? This guy actually was being positive right here. He was like, yeah, Phil. I'm such a nice guy. Come here, old man. Maybe you can come over here, come to my place, and I can show you this game cabinet, and you can play on it, and you can feel alive again. You can feel important again. What if this guy wasn't insulting you? What if he was just, trying to be fun and positive? Maybe don't show your ass on the internet. Maybe you wouldn't have 8,000 people liking a fucking tweet showing how fucking stupid you are. God damn. And he sits here and he cries. He cries every fucking day now. I bet you he's gonna be crying a week from now. Oh man, remember that one time this guy, he took his penis and he shoved it right in my ass, all because I said a tweet, and he beat me up, and he said if I ever told anyone about this, he was gonna come to my house and he was gonna shoot me in Minecraft. Literally, the story's gonna spin so far out of control at that point. It's gonna be that far out of control. Because we went from this dude responded, to this dude was being petty, to this dude was beating up an old man, to we're gonna go to a certain point where he was gonna be held at gunpoint and forced to suck the dude off. It's gonna be a 92 story. God damn, how worthless of a life do you have to live, Phil? How fucking ridiculous is your life that we have to fucking cry and bitch and moan about a fucking tweet because you just couldn't recognize your ass was being a little bitch. Maybe you shouldn't be a little bitch on the internet. Don't be a bitch. It's as simple as that. Maybe don't talk shit. Maybe if you do something wrong, apologize. I don't know. That would solve a whole lot, wouldn't it?
Right? It took about 15 minutes to explain my position, to explain the meme makes no sense. The PS1 era Super Turbo meme makes absolutely no sense. It's not even...
You literally started off your dumbass fucking monologue by saying, oh, by the way, why does he even have that copy of the PS1 on the fucking board? I don't know. Maybe because he owns the game like other games. Who the fuck cares? Why was that even a talking point? That's literally how you started off your dumbass monologue about how important you were. Maybe you should have gave us the 14-year content creator speech. That would have been great. I love hearing that one. It gets new every year.
Right? It's stupid. But how many people will watch yesterday's podcast and my response as opposed to the actual insult itself? The common person today, I hate to say it on YouTube, is kind of a very short attention span person.
Just like Phil tweeting at 3 a.m, asking for some attention. Kind of hurts, doesn't it?
They just want to watch the one thing, the quick blip, the insult, the meme, the drama, whatever it is, and then move right on to the next. They don't want to hear the intelligent response to that. They just want to hear that, the drama. They don't want to hear, oh, well, it was all fake to begin with. It was all wrong. They don't.
This all could have been solved with fucking 2 simple words. I'm sorry. If he had just said, I'm sorry, he could have solved everything. This dude will never fucking learn his lesson. 100% will never learn his lesson. This is why he's a lolcow for life. He just will never learn.
Don't care about the debunking, right?
Debunking?
That's the point I'm making.
What are we even debunking?
I did yesterday is curated content for a more mature, intelligent audience that I have here on my channel.
Okay, how many jackasses watch that fucking pre-stream Copecast? How many people watch it? I want to know. I'm actually kind of curious. How many people? I predicted we would get 2,000. Oh, look at that. You had 700. So 700 people watch this and 1 comment. And it's a comment saying you're letting these trolls get into your head, man. Just got to ignore them like the Simpsons episode, just don't look, just don't look. The 1 comment on his dumbass pre-stream podcast is literally telling him to stop letting the trolls get to you. Yeah. You wonder why. Phil.
And then you guys that like that kind of content, support it. That's why I'm still here. So that's why I'm able to still do what I love. But eventually, I'm not going to just be able to do games like this anymore. You know, as I get older, I'm 40 years old. At least now, yeah, it takes longer. Like you saw,
I can't wait
this weekend to play Street Fighter.
No gameplay, Phil. That's gonna be great.
Right? It was tough for me. I'm getting older.
I got the arthritis, guys. I can't play the game.
But I'm still at least able to hang. Hey, you saw me play the Modern Warfare 2 beta. I had a blast with it. I actually cannot wait for the game to come out because I know it's going to be very enjoyable for me. Right?
Guys, I can't hang.
So at least for now,
I
can still hang a bit. Right?
You can hang out over that dude's place and play some fucking cabinet games.
That I cannot
with a noose to hold up your coat.
I'm gonna get to a point where playing video games for a living is just not viable, or people just
because
don't care
that's where
for it
coats
anymore.
belong.
How many people are gonna want to see
ceiling.
an old man sitting around playing video games all day? How long until people say, well, your opinions are irrelevant now because you're a relic and you're not even representative of the current generation of gamer, right? Which I'm not, quite frankly. You know, I'm a different breed. So
I'm a different breed.
Eventually, I'm going to have to branch out.
Half and do man, half pig.
And you know, politics is kind of the low-hanging fruit right now.
God, he can't breed with a horse.
And I definitely know that if I did politics, it would be a completely different take than most people. Because, like someone just said, it's all about being extreme one way and extreme the other right now, for polarized views and attention, and that's not me. Anyway,
black and white.
Thank you to Meiji, who did a super chat and says, how are things? They're better today, let's put it that way. Better today than yesterday. Yesterday sucked. Today,
Bill's gonna be wearing a backwards hat in a couple of years addressing his fellow youth. John Valentine, did you not remember when he busted out that fucking dumbass Los Santos cap and he wore it backwards for a brief moment? Because I'm almost positive he wore it backwards for a brief moment. So if you were hoping for Phil with the backwards cap, it already happened. This is all downhill from here.
Not sucking as hard. Let's put it that way, all right? In fact, I would go as far to say right now, nothing's sucking. Everything's pretty good. So there you go. Okay, continuing on.
Oh, I know he'll get eaten alive. If he touched politics, he would be eaten alive. Because people who give a shit about politics on any fucking side, on any side of the spectrum, are gonna fucking pick his fucking things apart. Because he's gonna have no opinion. He's gonna be a capital fence sitter with no opinion other than whatever benefits me. Imagine DSP trying to make the argument on whether or not he would be for or against gun control. Just imagine that, all right? I'm not even gonna have people like, I'm not even gonna meme it, but just imagine. This is just one topic, gun control. How would he even tackle it? He would do both sides. He would say, I don't even really know, man. And he would piss off everybody. he can't tackle anything. Yeah, imagine DSP on UBI. He has talked about UBI before. It was a really, really short segment, but he couldn't discuss anything about UBI. Bruh, that fucking fence post would be shoved so far up his ass. There would be nothing he could talk about without sounding like he's a complete and total tool. Ben Shapiro versus Phil Burnell, book it. I'd watch that. I want to hear the mommy milkers line too.
Gamer guy.
Imagine DSP talking about race issues. He actually has talked about race issues. He tried to talk about BLM once, and it failed spectacularly because if you want to know how much of a fucking bad person DSP is when he talks about anything in the real world, listen to DSP talk about restaurants. No, if you want to talk about DSP talking about the common man, I was going to say the restaurant talk with Olive Garden. That one was really good. But if you want to see Phil and his opinions on government workers, listen to him talk about garbage people, like the garbage men, the garbage collectors, and how much they are pussies for not wanting to work during the middle of a fucking storm and when there's ice about. And watch how quickly he fucking walked that shit back too, because he insulted them left and right. Oh man, that was great. That was fucking great. I'm sorry, I was trying to remember, like, what do you call them? It's like the trash collectors, garbage people. I call them the garbage guys because they're guys. They collect the garbage. Come on. We always give them a thing every Christmas, just like the male people, the The male guys. I call them the male guys too. Yeah, the trash man. The trash man. Waste Management. But Waste Management's the actual company, though. That's why I don't call them Waste Management, because it's actual WM. Sanitation? Sanitation might be right. Don't forget about the gardeners. Yeah, dude, he's talked about gardeners and gave utter disdain for them. Sanitation engineer? Now that's just ridiculous. If you're having to call them sanitation engineers, you're just being ridiculous out there. Yeah, that's right. His fucking take on banking holidays. Get out there and fucking work, bitch. All because he was gonna get a 1-day delay on his YouTube payment. He said, get out there and fucking work, you bitch. And it was for Juneteenth, I think. Specifically for Juneteenth. Holy shit. Because that would land on a Monday, I think. And he was making a big deal about it. There, if you want his take on fucking anything like related to fucking, related to anything with like, just, there you go. Just, there you go. That's all I gotta know.
A lot of backlash for no reason. I see you push through it. It's inspiring.
Man.
You're a fan gamer guy. Thank you.
He has always shit talked everybody in every aspect of like everything.
That is how a lot of people.
Poor people.
Describe.
Yo, remember when he used to give so much disdain and hate for people who went to Walmart to save money because those people would be over there. Those people would be over there. What a fucking weird comment to make. He got so fucking pissy at the thought of having to go to Walmart to pick up anything. Guess what, idiot? We advanced 3 years later. We going to pick up orders from Walmart now. Ain't so funny now, asshole. Ain't so funny now. God damn, he has to mix with the pores now. Them damn pores.
Because of the amazing amount of adversity that I've had. But the fact that I'm still here making
holy
content
shit, what's
every day
wrong with going to Walmart, damn it?
Still,
I like going to Walmart.
Succeeding is
Walmart at 2 a.m. is like the
and
best.
I appreciate
Get
you
out
guys
of
saying
here.
that. I don't feel it's inspirational, but I'm not, I'm me. I'm not you watching from the outside. I have absolutely no idea what this stuff looks like from the outside. I couldn't imagine. Seriously.
Art's never shopped at a Goodwill. Man.
Okay. Snow Carl has tipped $1.
Okay, this is going to be him getting mad at Snow Carl, by the way. But let me tell you something. Low key, I still like going to Goodwill every now and then. You never know. Okay, somebody's going to give me shit, but you never know. You're going to find something in there that you kind of actually would like. All right? I know you've been to a Goodwill, and I know there's something in there that you picked up that you said, man, this is actually pretty cool. I could use this. So don't tell me you've never done it, all right? Don't tell me you've never done it. Thrift stores are great. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time.
Yeah, there could be good finds.
For our segment.
All right, play the clown music.
We like to call
clown music. He has to find which button. He's actually physically scanning the data on the fucking buttons to figure out which button he has to play.
What do you want, Snow Carl? Snow Carl did the dollars. I know you and Kat have a great relationship, and it seems like you agree ideologically and on most other things in life. However, have you ever had big things you disagree on, like kids, where to live, how to work, vacations, etc.? If so, how do you handle it?
So Snow Carl asks a very mild-mannered, non-issue question about how him and his horse agree or disagree about things. How will Phil handle this one? Let's find out.
We don't agree on everything. That's pretty crazy. Like, I don't think for a relationship to truly work, you don't want to be with someone who is exactly the same as you. Because one of the whole points, all right, of having a significant other is just that, other. Not you again, right? If you are looking for someone who's literally exactly the same as you, has the same beliefs as you, has everything the same, why even look for someone else? Just marry yourself.
Oof. Oh, there's so much to unpack with that. So usually when there's commonalities between people, it usually makes it easier for you to find likes about them. It's not to say that you want a one-to-one replica of yourself, when you have commonalities about you, that's kind of what you guys agree with. You both like watching movies. You both like, I don't know, going out on hikes. You both like playing music. I don't know, but it's like those kind of things that makes it easier to establish not only a relationship, but a healthy relationship where you both can agree on something. Now, it's not to say that you shouldn't have any agreements. It makes it easier. If you're polar opposites, then it's sometimes kind of hard to find common ground. The common ground is what sets the relationship up. Imagine how he'd address abortion and women's choice and say a lot about what he thinks of that. Yeah, kind of. We both like infidelity? That is true. Both like DoorDash and sucking at games? Yeah, that's about right. I like how we jumped to this extreme. This is not even close to an answer.
Right?
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 Make a real doll of yourself and just fucking marry
real
yourself.
Doll. Real doll.
Well,
wait a minute.
You know, some people
real
are so
doll.
narcissistic.
Why does he know that?
To think that everything needs to be in agreement with them. You know what I mean?
Why does he know what a real doll is?
No, absolutely. There's things that we disagree on. Now, I'm not going to go into massive detail about all of them.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, there's things in politics. There's things in other things that we don't agree with. That's fine. Because what that does is that creates discourse. Where we can sit down and we can talk about these things.
What a real doll is.
Intelligently.
This is super sus.
Sometimes when you have two different people who have different perspectives and they sit down and discuss things intelligently,
I don't want to know.
Idiots yapping at each other, trying to rip each other's heads off like we have in the current political climate in most of the United States, what ends up happening is you have insight, you have discovery, and you have progress. You know, parts to an actual intelligent mind, not just blindly believing something because everyone else around you says it.
ESP, this was a question of how you guys deal with not agreeing on things. How did this turn into politics?
Which is sadly what we have in a lot of places now.
How did this turn into politics? Is it because of the real doll? You argue with your real doll?
That we're not the same. She likes certain music. I like certain music. She likes certain games. I like certain games. I like certain, shows. Like I love horror. I love horror movies. I love horror shows. Okay? She hates it. She does not like horror. The only horror she likes is psychological horror. She can't stand gore. It bothers her.
Yeah, I wonder why she doesn't like horror movies. Maybe it's because her mom tried to murder them when they were kids because she was a little crazy and thought that they were demons. Maybe you should read up on her history, Phil, because if we know that, you should probably know that too.
Right? So we would never watch a gory horror movie together because she can't stand it. She does not like that. Sometimes it gives her nightmares. Me, I could watch 20 fucking gory horror movies in a row. It doesn't affect me at all. I have a nightmare about it. I wake up and I laugh about it the next morning. But not everyone's like that. Not everyone's like me. You know what I'm saying?
How do you guys deal with it?
So there you go.
What was the answer?
I'm not going to sit here and talk specifically about things because that's, it's our own private business. But yeah, I enjoy the fact that
so there's no answer.
We get along so well, even though we're not.
We get along. We don't
really
disagree.
Weird.
And when we disagree,
exactly
we love it. We love disagreeing.
Right?
What an answer.
Okay.
Thanks for the tip, though, Carl. You fucking piece of shit. Tip again next time. That's a question I can answer. Yeah, there was no answer.
An anonymous tip.
Yeah, man. $8. Did I ask a question?
And they didn't put any name in. They said, "Do I know any fun mobile games that play like Candy Crush? I've been really bored." I don't know if this is actually an attempt to reference the dumb WWE mobile game meme or if it's actually a legit question. But no, I don't play any mobile games that are like Candy Crush or anything like that. At one point, Kat was playing one like that, but not really. What? I forget what it was called, but it was a puzzle game. It was the weirdest thing.
Why is Kat playing?
It was like home design, but then it had like a puzzle mini game in it that I swear was a knockoff of Candy Crush.
Why is he admitting this?
I think a lot of mobile games are like that. You know what
I'm
saying?
Why is he admitting this?
Like, I think that a lot of mobile games are definitely like that.
Why are you introducing new lore?
An established game, but then they try to combine it with something else as well to make it seem like it's an original game when in reality all they did is they bit the gameplay off of another game,
Shit, why did you say any of this?
But I think there's more than a few games out there.
We can download Gardenscapes.
That are knockoffs of other mobile games, like directly. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know if that. I honestly don't know if that was supposed to be like a jab at me or not.
Dude, why does Gardenscapes look so dumb?
Do I play mobile games?
It looks really, really dumb.
I've admitted I play mobile games. Just that all the memes about them aren't true. You know, I mean, everyone plays mobile games casually to kill some time or whatever. I do too. I've explained to you how I know about mobile games are. They're very grindy. The point is you grind in it when you're doing something else. You don't just sit there and focus on the grindy mobile game. You're going to do it while you're doing something else. That's a time killer.
Okay, let's look at Project Makeover.
But no, you know, I'm not going to sit here all day and talk about the nonsense memes and shit that are all fucking bullshit. So, okay.
No way. No, you're going to get me to install this game. No, get out of here. I'm going to install it. All right, we're gonna download Project Makeover, and we're gonna download the other one. I've seen the commercials for this, by the way. This is like really, really shit.
I got another tip for Snow Carl. It's another $1 tip. Should I read it? What do you guys think?
I don't know, Phil. What do you think? You're obviously going to read it.
Snow Carl says yes, I should read it.
Oh, not that one. That one's a super meme. No, Astral Orphan. I know what Lily's Garden is. That's a really, really dumb one.
You said in the long term you can't do the game thing anymore. Didn't say that. I said I can't do the game thing full time. It would have to be.
Yeah. You said in the long run you can't do video games. So yes, that he was correct. Move on.
Be a more balance. Don't you think it would make sense to not spend every day doing gaming news on the podcast and branch out to other things?
Yes.
It might turn off everyone who isn't super interested since the segment is often quite long-winded. I'd like variety.
Yeah. Are you going to do full screen weird? Wow. We go into full screen bone meal segment. So he's got to switch to the other full screen and hope that it was set up correctly. There we go. There we go. Are we going to yell?
No.
You're a bitch.
Thank you for the tip, Snow Carl.
Thank you for the tip, Snow Carl.
All right. We have some extra time. If anyone wants to ask a question, please do. Tag me in the stream chat. And we'll do a little bit of Q&A here before we jump into Evil Within for today. Okay?
I'm not going to download a whole bunch of stupid mobile games.
Very nice.
No. I'm already downloading 2 dumbass mobile games. I don't even want to download these. They're going to be fucking stupid.
Is today our running day? Yeah, it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, but I got a lot to do between, like, when I finish my stream today.
He's not gonna
I have a few things, like
Q&A
you know,
time.
Busy work things.
D5 phone, you love it. Don't even joke. You love
I have to make
these.
enough so there's leftovers for her.
Q&A's
I also have to shower
all day.
today, so I have to see, is there enough time for a run squeezed between all that? Hopefully there is.
I have to shower today, guys. Takes a lot of time to shower.
I've never had Zaxby's. People have referenced Zaxby's before. I don't know what it is. I guess people say it's fast food or something, but I've never had it. I've never seen one. So I can't tell you what I think about it.
The Ziggy Piggy is here.
How do I like steak? Medium or medium rare? Medium or medium rare?
Anything higher than medium needs to be shot out of a cannon.
Do I exercise with kettlebells? No, actually.
One.
When I used to exercise, it was either free weights or like a bench set that my dad had in our basement. I didn't even know what kettlebells were till much later. I know they used them to work out, but I didn't even know they existed. I always used free weights. So, will I try a new upcoming Tekken game? I don't see why not, Soul Potato. Why wouldn't I? Kevin says, can I get a recommendation for a dinner to make for 2 people? Some of the best dinners you can have that are easy is slow cooker meals. Because slow cooker meals, essentially, once you do the prep and you just toss all the ingredients into the slow cooker, it does the work for you. And you can make big meals with those. So you could do, different kinds of chicken, pork. I know you could do beef as well. You could do like a beef roast. But basically, look up a recipe online for a slow cooker, basic meals. and do something quick. If you have a slow cooker, that is.
All right, sorry. Somebody sent me something cool.
Apparently, was let's take a look.
Apparently, somebody sent me a cool snippet of something amazing that I might be reading out. It may be another one of those. What is it called? It's when I read fanfic, but it's gonna be even spicier because apparently it's Cobb's fanfic. So I don't know if I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna read it. I'll let you know right now if this comes to fruition and I get a transcript of this. I'm going to be reading this whole thing, and I'll give you a forewarning. It will be for adults only. Adults only fanfic.
I don't know what that was.
That'll be pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Yeah, that's most definitely what's up. It's not the Clussy fanfic. Get out of here.
Nothing out there.
Yeah, R.I.P. King Cobra. All those people pretending to post up as Cobra, they should be fucking ashamed of themselves. We should be respecting this man. This artist known as the artist formerly known as King Cobra JFS, he died as a hero. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Let's see. So anyway, continuing on.
What the
with
fuck
our
was that?
Yeah.
What was that? What was all of this from?
That would be my recommendation. I don't know what that noise was. Was that outside? Let's take a look. I don't know what that was.
This is just like the bug segment all over again. A bug showed up, he had to fucking check it out, and then he comes back. Anyway.
With our streak of heat, yeah, it's hot here again today. Oh, it's funny. It's only hot because it's sunny. I don't think it'll be as bad today. Our temperatures aren't even supposed to hit 70 degrees here, Fahrenheit, but there's full sun outside.
The ants were making
so that means that this office will heat up, but it shouldn't be as bad as it's been. But it's funny, I've been telling you guys.
Yeah, with those children coming from Twitter.
How we've been having
all right, see you later,
unprecedented heat here.
Stay strong.
And a lot of people keep criticizing me saying, oh, that's not true. I literally National Weather Service just put out an article. Okay?
They don't care about the national.
The last time.
I don't care. No, I don't care about the National Weather Service segment.
This weekend.
I don't care. What a fucking worthless segment.
Well, I received another anonymous tip, $1.50 tip. They said, I think a good idea for a React event would be to one of the documentaries on the Sons of Kojima. Even the vast majority of detractors hate them. I didn't even know that there were documentaries on them. Like, who wasted time on that? Someone did? That's pretty stupid. I'll be honest. I think that's like the biggest waste of time you could have, is to waste time documenting a group of someone's fucking internet detractors. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many better things you could do.
Hey,
like,
Phil,
you
move
could
on.
sandpaper your ass cheeks.
I don't want to hear this.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. No, I never played Graveyard Keeper. Don't know about that. Do I consider myself a romantic type? I would like to think that I'm a romantic type when I can be.
You
but
aren't.
That's kind of the problem is you can.
Right, you didn't do anything for your wife's birthday several times in a row, and you skipped out on Valentine's Day to work. You once were a romantic type. You definitely ain't a romantic type now. Unless you're serenading your horse with fucking sugar cubes. That ain't happening.
Only kind of be romantic when you have the time and means to do it. And our life schedule is me working 6 days a week full time.
So you're not romantic.
The one day out that we have, half that day being kind of wasted with
so you're not romantic.
So
you're not romantic.
You know, bullshit.
So you're not romantic.
You
right.
On your day.
Dude, do you give her flowers like once a month? You tell her, honey, I think you're beautiful today. Because sure as shit you ain't, because that's why she turned out to be a fat Asian boy. Because if you were telling her how beautiful she looked every day and giving her positive reinforcement, she wouldn't look like a goddamn slob. Like somebody you lifted out of fucking, I don't know. I was about to make a North Korea joke, but then I just realized from North Korea they would be emaciated. I don't know, maybe from South Korea. It looks like a fat South Korean boy that you lifted out. Fucking dropped off into the States. Now you're fucking chaperoning them around.
Day out. So... yeah, the one day a year, Christmas Day, I can be a little romantic with my wife, I guess, because it's a day when I don't have to work and we don't have to run errands, right?
Wow.
But that's the problem, is like, those kind of things, everyone likes to think, oh, that's like the ideal state. It's like, yeah, that's the ideal state, you know, when you have fucking such unlimited time and resources
Look
to do
related
whatever
to
you want
Becky.
in your life.
Yeah, it was like he married
that's
Becky.
That's when that stuff happens.
Imagine he married the Baxter.
It sucks when you get to
that
a
would
point
have
where
been
it's kind of like, you know, that's just kind of the point we're at now, where my wife is working as much as she possibly can.
Oh.
But
there's no love.
She gets screwed over just like me.
There's no love. There's no love.
She wishes that she could be helping more, providing more. She can't. She's doing as much as she possibly can right now. I'm working as much as I possibly can. I'm trying to provide as much as I can. We're trying to get to the point where, you know, it's not living week to week, and it just hasn't happened. Look at the things that keep happening. Getting screwed over with false copyright strikes, getting thrown out of partner programs when I did nothing wrong. It's just like challenge after challenge. I think they keep screwing me over. You know what I'm saying?
We can't even prove that we love our own wife.
It's annoying.
I agree. It's very annoying.
But
yeah, this is a loveless marriage.
Yeah, what else can I say? What's going on, Jade?
It is what it is. How you going? What's going on, Jade? I was just talking about how much I don't love my wife, and I don't show her any kind of love or affection, or I'm not, you know, being romantic with her. I just admitted that to the internet, guys. Huh. Hey, what's going on, Jade? Damn.
Weirdest horror movie I've ever seen? I'd have to really think. I'd have to think about that.
Think about it. Let that one sit.
I've seen some weird ones. Like the goriest one I ever saw, I think, was Dead Alive. You know, there's like pounds wanted me so bad and so, but no, I wouldn't sell myself out.
Wait, what?
Just sell out. Offered you $1 million. Big Boss says, if someone offered you £1 million to become a sellout right now, would you take it? I wouldn't blame you. I don't even know what that means. $1 million, like $1 million, £1 million to be a sellout. How? Like,
what is your definition of a sellout?
Just, like literally earlier this year, Keemstar offered me $50,000 because he really wanted me so bad in some show of his or whatever. And, you know, initially I knew I wasn't going to do it anyway. But I just, you know, just to find out what it was, he couldn't even bother to make a phone call. He's such a dunce, you know? So, you know, but no, I wouldn't sell myself out in any way. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do that. I would not sell myself out.
X the doubt. That is the fucking weakest answer I've heard out of
only Raid Shadow Legends for a month. Oh, God.
Yeah. What if you played Raid Shadow Legends for a month for $1 million? I'd fucking sell out in an instant. Guys, you would get spammed every single day with Raid Shadow Legends. I would do the voice and everything. I'd be like, this game is amazing. You can play it all fucking day. Look at this cool ass character. Sign up now and get a bonus fucking 5 million fucking tokens.
People are saying Scorn is horror.
Get this cool ass costume for your bitch over here.
Resident Evil 8 DLC is
hell yeah, I'd sell it for 100,000. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll get that dough.
That would be all horror just this month.
Fuck me. You know, I do it for 100,000. I wouldn't even do it for $1 million. I do it for 100,000. I'd be putting out that shit all the time. You guys would be sick of me.
Oh, that's true. I don't know what you guys are going to nominate for Halloween. I haven't looked at all yet, so I have no idea what has nominations. Maybe some horror games have been nominated. You know, I'm going to look at that probably over the weekend to make the poll so you guys can start voting.
A check makeover. This is going to be lame.
Excuse me.
Rap. Okay, we're going to start this up.
Video
Hopefully
game costume is the costume that won the poll. It's already done.
It's probably going to yell at me.
And I already have a couple ideas of what I want. The problem is I have no money. I could not buy a costume today. If I went right now and I found the perfect costume, I can't buy it.
I'm letting you know that right now. It's going to be loud.
I have to, you know, this week I have to get through. I have one bill due next week. It's one of my utilities. And then I have, you know, next week my day off. Basically, when
there's no thing for anything
for this month by YouTube, then I have some flexibility. So I have to get to that point to get paid by YouTube.
I'm waiting for something to yell at me.
Then I could do stuff. But I'm stuck. I'm stuck right now, not being able to do anything. Yeah. I just don't have any money.
We're the crew. We're about to show you how to make over. Blah, blah, blah. We got their
I know time is ticking. That's the thing.
And there's an evil lady.
I wish I could buy the Halloween costume right now.
We need your help.
Perfect. I can't.
Join the Project Makeover.
I have no flexibility whatsoever to do anything like that. I don't have the money. You know.
Hey, it's by the King people. Fall fashion.
This is the problem with all the slander against me on the internet.
Like another homely nobody.
Every dollar
need
that
of a
comes in is going to
makeover.
something important all the time.
Even Greta Von Detta.
I literally just paid my condo
International
dues and my
makeover
bills.
expert.
So now
Can't
all the
fix your
dollars I save
disaster.
now go to
You're
my day
ugly
off,
for
and
life.
extra rolls to the next week. That pays the utility bill, and then the
I
next day
fuck you,
off.
Greta.
See?
We hate you.
But what do you hear on the internet?
Fuck off,
he's spending it on
assholes.
mobile games
What's my
and
name?
shit. Like,
My name is
I don't
Ann.
spend $1 on that. I don't have anything to spend on that. I never do. It's literal fabrication, but that's what you hear. So then people sit there and talk shit, and they're like, "Oh, you see, it's because he's a bad money manager and thing." No,
don't worry. Ann is the best in the industry.
Literally pulled to the limits of what I can do with what I make.
Please help me, Ann. I just graduated. I'm about to start my first job. I'm not ready to be a real grown up.
Constantly, and it freaking pisses me off, and it makes me feel like shit.
As a player,
people just say this stuff, and I have no what recourse do I have?
Look,
right?
Space. Oh yeah, let's fucking do this. Let's click on this. Gonna ditch the glasses. All right, lady, ditch the glasses. It costs 100 coins.
Oh, I am feeling better, much better today than I was yesterday. Thank God. Well, yesterday was shit. Today it's not that bad. Thank goodness.
What? How do I get the coins? Oh, yo, this game is fucking bunk. How do I get the coins?
No, we don't get trick-or-treaters here because I live in a private community. Thank God I do.
Oh,
you can't come onto my street
God.
without being invited. If you come uninvited, you've actually committed a crime. You're trespassing.
It's fucking, it's bejeweled. It's bejeweled. I gotta
don't allow,
bejeweled. No.
Like garage sales.
No.
And stuff like that.
You're kidding me.
And there's no soliciting here either. No one's allowed on the street to try to sell something.
Oh my God, this game is fucking stupid as hell. Look at that. We got a dazzling rating. I don't know what that means.
Did I get my kitchen sink drain fixed? What is wrong with my kitchen sink drain? Nothing.
Look, he's being an asshole about this, by the way. He knows exactly what this dude means, but he's trying to be a real dick. He's like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What are you fucking talking about?
Where do you even get this from? My kitchen sink drain. There was never anything wrong with my kitchen sink drain. How did you even hear there was?
Don't say the detractors. I swear to God.
My dishwasher is on the fritz. That's not even close to being my kitchen sink drain. Is that what you're talking about? I feel like everything on the internet is a really distorted, ridiculously stupid game of telephone. Like, oh, you know,
ESP, he made a fucking mistake. Move the fuck on. I know you want to think everything's a fucking troll, but maybe somebody was curious to see whether or not you got that shit fixed. Because you made a big deal and a big podcast about it, which didn't even need to be. You literally baited people into watch that dumbass podcast.
My door handle broke. And by the end of the week, someone will ask me, Phil, is your roof okay? Is it still leaking? And I'll be like, what? The fuck are you talking about? My door handle broke. Like, how dumb can you be? Oh my God. You guys know what the game of telephone is, right? Maybe you guys are too young for that.
God.
You know what the game of telephone is, right?
I'm gonna let him. No, you get to listen to this. You get this. You get to listen to this. Enjoy, and everybody enjoy.
Haseo says it's related to the event you had with the sink where you had to get a plunger. Wasn't that like earlier this year or last year?
You gotta read that. All right, let's play another game. Project Makeover. Gotta get some.
The time my food disposal wasn't working. Oh, that was bad. It was so clogged with vegetables. It was so incredibly clogged with dense vegetables, and I was standing there, literally plunging on the countertop, and there was veggies squirting out of the air container. It was just like exploding out of the air back. I was like, oh my God. It was nuts. I've never seen such a mess before. It was really gross.
Pick up some veggie squirts, I guess.
No, I didn't get my dishwasher fixed. I don't have money. I literally don't have money for anything. Every dollar is going towards an essential bill or the day off things that I need to do for day-to-day life, like groceries and stuff. I have no money to repair my dishwasher. I have no money to buy a Halloween costume. I have no money to do anything right now. Nothing. So I'm telling you, why do you think I have to stream extra tonight? I was supposed to have tonight off to film the Patreon videos. I can't do it. I have to stream tonight. I have to. I have nothing for anything.
That's great streaming, right? I can't believe he does this for a living.
How do I buy games? It depends on the game. Game Pass stuff.
How do you buy games?
With the monthly fee, which is once
Phil,
a month.
how do you buy games?
Other games I have to buy outright. Sometimes people will donate credits, which helps a lot. Sometimes I have to pay for it when they come out. Right now, if there was a game out right now that I had to buy, I don't have money for
looks
it.
epic.
I wouldn't be able to buy it. So thankfully, there's not.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I think the first game I have to make the decision about buying is either Mario plus Rabbids or Gotham Knight. Then there's the Resident Evil 8 DLC and Modern Warfare at the end of the month that I am going to buy both. And then November, there's a ton of games coming out that I have to buy.
Somebody plays this and they think it's like a really good game. I'm gonna give her a new cute top. No, I want to give her a cute top.
The cat bastard did a super chat. Says he bought his cat a costume. What did you buy your cat? Because people all the time ask about, would we ever buy Jasper a costume? But he's not the kind of cat that would ever wear it. He does not like when we put stuff on him. At all, in any capacity. All
right, we'll give her. Can we give her something else? She needs some new shoes. You go, girl. Get yourself some new shoes. Choose some block pumps. For the Mary Jane Black. The Mary Jane Black.
A shark. A cat shark. That's interesting. Felix the Maid. You have the membership for 2 months while I play Tekken 8? Yes, I will.
She can get the
Even though I'm not a pro level fighting game player anymore, I still enjoy fighting games very much. And even if I'm not good at a fighting game, I like to still buy it and play through the story, mess around with a few characters, do a little bit of online.
And now we need to clean up her shit.
Same as I did with Tekken 7. I doubt I'm going to play it enough to learn the nuances of the competitive nature
we
of the
cleaned
engine
up her
or anything
room.
like that.
No way.
But I'll definitely give it a go.
There's some new walls, please. Oh, let's give her the ivory brick look. That's pretty good. Oh no, we need to play another game, guys. Project Makeover.
All right, what's up, American MAGA Undertaker? How you doing? All right, guys. Last chance to get a question answered because we're going to end the show in just a minute. I'll answer one more.
Great name.
Oh, my nose. What's up, Guts? Good to see you.
Sniff, sniff. What's up, Guts? Hopefully you're doing well. Sniff, sniff. Go here. Fashionable.
People are asking financial questions. I'm just not going to answer them. This is so dumb. I'm a fucking streamer, right? I'm here to entertain you, talk about games. Why are you asking me about money constantly? Can you grow up?
Dude.
Really? Can you, like, stop prying into fucking private life shit? Like, constant. It's constant at this point now. What about money? How do you budget? How do you afford this? How do you do this? What the fuck?
His whole stream is about money and positivity.
Shut the fuck up about it, man. Like, you're so intrusive.
Keep asking me about money, guys. You're being annoying.
Yikes.
Yikes. I agree, Phil. He talks about money all the time. He wonders why people ask him about money.
I love this. All right, goodbye and goodbye. Two idiots. Man, Phil rightfully defended his right to say he doesn't want to talk about his private stuff. Let's insult him. No, let's get banned. You fucking idiots. Like, what do you think I was going to do? What a dunce.
Will you allow us to clap your classy
I played
cheeks?
Celeste and I liked it, but I never got a chance to play it again. What's up, X-Shooter? Remember, last year I played a ton of games on Game Pass when I first got my Xbox. I thought Celeste was actually pretty fun, but I never got a chance to go back to it.
I don't want to look at the top of his head no more. This is, like, killing me right now. Because he's just being boring. He's being boring on purpose.
Itchy chin.
He's waiting for something to happen. I actually don't like that part.
All right, I guess we'll just end the show.
I guess we'll just end the show. Is this part of the show?
Dude, very brief break. I'm just gonna use the restroom quick. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember when my wife goes to work.
Dude, why are you asking us?
I want to go see what she's up to. Obviously, I want to say goodbye to her before she goes. But I'm trying to remember if I think I might be able to see her if I take my break at the usual time. I might still be able to see her before she goes to work one more time, which is nice. So, all right. Anyway, let's end the show. Thank you all. And we go into.
I guess he was waiting for the Emerald.
Again, we're making a push to beat this game in the next week before the new releases start hitting for October. So you're going to see a lot of Evil Within in the next week. I hope you're okay with that. Thanks for a fun podcast. And happy Halloween.
Did you miss it? How many times are we going to do this? How many times are we going to do this? This isn't even a jump scare anymore. He just keeps doing this at the end now. It's been spammed to death. This is fucking lame.
Okay. Let's get set up here. There we go. It should be centered. Is it?
I don't know. Is it, Phil?
I think that's centered, right? All right. Very brief break. In fact, all I'm going to do is mute the camera and walk out, use the restroom, and just see what my wife's up to for a minute. This won't be an insanely long break or anything like that.
That burp.
So please just be patient.
That was a great burp.
And
in vogue.
Stupid. My emails aren't updating on my phone, which is dumb.
And we're fucking around with our phone.
They probably will now. Okay, take a brief break. I'll be right back. And then it's Evil Within, so don't go anywhere. I'm not even going to run an ad. I'm just going to mute the mic and I'll be right back.
All right, we're done. We fuck around for a bit. 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 How long do we fuck around?
You know what I mean? Like, room.
Fucked around for a little bit.
Like I just walked around my house.
A little bit.
My wife's getting ready for work. The entire house is beautiful. It's cool. The air is nice.
Luck Fidel has blessed me with another number to add to the subscriber hall of shame.
This room, because of where it is in the house, is positioned where the sun sits on the front wall and it's going to heat up again. And it sucks because today we're not scheduled actually to be hot. It's the high temperature for today.
Not scheduled to be hot.
It's supposed to be like
Hot's
67
another day.
degrees, 68 degrees outside. But because it's full sun,
hot days another
this
day.
room will heat up. So it is what it is, I guess. Okay. I got a tip during that break.
Cartoon Phil away from him, so he has to. That is true. Without Cartoon Phil, like, he doesn't have anything to go with.
No. Someone, an anonymous tipper to me, $3, said, did you see Kanye's tweet about going DeathCon 3? What are your thoughts? I have no thoughts about Kanye West. Zero. I don't think there's a single thought in my head about the man, nor will there ever be.
He said something different the other day.
I actually don't think that thinking about anything he says or does is worth anyone's time. So I'm just going to ignore.
You're gonna ignore a black guy. I agree, Phil.
And just ignore him. Give attention to that kind of behavior.
What kind of behavior? Okay, what kind of behavior is it, Phil? Can you tell us? A negative behavior? Is it positive behavior? I want to know.
Boot her up.
It's probably pretty negative behavior. I agree, Phil.
By the way, it wasn't dead set on running for president, right? Because he originally was gonna run for president in the last election, but then he dropped out last minute. But he swore he was gonna do it next time.
Okay,
John, I have no idea if YouTube is doing anything
I'm waiting
like
for him to
asking,
start the stream
Is there going to be membership
officially.
discounts coming up for the holidays, like maybe Black Friday or something? I don't know. I know traditionally Twitch has done something like that, like something they would do a September or whatever.
September or whatever.
I have no idea if
we had a great
September. Like that. At one point,
Where
they
were you,
did
Phil?
have a discount running. I don't remember when that was. Was that a year ago now already? It might have been. It might have been. All right, so we got to adjust the volume level, guys. You guys can let me know how it sounds when it boots up. I haven't played this in a week, so I have no idea, how it's going to sound. Here we are.
All right, there we go. Got that last level.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yep.
Please let me know how it sounds when we start.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and
okay, and that's the end of me caring about whatever the fuck he's doing. Now he's just gonna play this game, and I really don't fucking care about it because I don't feel like restreaming this particular game. It's pretty lame, I know, but I really have no interest in The Evil Within. I don't. It could be a great game, but Phil doesn't make this look like a great game. It makes it look like a mediocre game at best. I have no interest in it. Right now, I'm currently playing Project Makeover because people convinced me that was maybe one of the games that What's-Her-Face was playing. I don't think it's it. If this is the game that she's playing, she needs to get better games, I guess. I don't know. I can put some on. First game is good, just ignore the second exists. Fair enough. But yeah, I have no desire whatsoever to check out whatever. I'm sorry, guys. I just don't really care. But the pre-stream was pretty mid. There was a couple of good things that happened. You got some weird new lore about about Cat playing some mobile games. That's pretty cool. He got irrationally mad because some people called him out for being a piece of shit when he was being a piece of shit. And now he's been ratioed to all hell and back, and he's crying. He's crying, seething, and molding. Because it wasn't the trolls who did it. It was actually regular, normal people. That was pretty cool. And I don't know if we learned anything else. But that's basically all. I think I'm going to go ahead and conclude the stream for today. Yeah, it was a fucking Cat. Cat was playing weird games. Love how he retconned how he doesn't play mobile games again. Yeah, that shit will just keep going for the rest of his life. He can't just admit that he got caught out. He can't ever admit that he was wrong, that he got caught out for doing something wrong. If he simply did that, he wouldn't have as many problems as he has today. I learned that Phil's a basic as fuck bitch. Yeah, he definitely is a basic ass bitch. But it's okay. Phil will learn one day. He'll catch the vibe. Hey, you didn't. Trust me. Dominic, the only reason why we tossed up is because it was an impromptu stream. I just got home from about 3.5 hours of driving. I have the day off and I'm gonna just fool around and do nothing. I'll probably toss up a little bit later on Twitch. I don't know if I'm gonna do a scary game or if I want to do Xenoblade and then do scary games for the rest of the week. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I don't know how long that's gonna be, but hopefully I can start getting things sorted out. So there you go. Can you send me the link to the song on Discord? What song? What song are you talking about? Are we talking about what's currently playing in the background? Because I think what's playing in the background is a playlist that I downloaded a long time ago. Let's see, what is the playlist name? I can't even find the actual the media player. Oh, dude, it's the best of lo-fi hip-hop 2021. Yo, I can fucking grab you this. Hold up. I think I can find this. It's a collection. It's like it's this video right here. So if you want it, if you want to listen to some lo-fi, there you go. I had this downloaded a long time ago. I just pull it up every now and then if I need some generic lo-fi beats to listen to. It's 6 hours long. You can't get any better than that. Hey man. Hannah's about to fool around with that Clussy. JC, why you gotta be like that? Not having a lo-fi playlist on Spotify. I could. The thing is that it's easier for me to just download the playlist in the form of a MP3 or MP4, because if I do that, it doesn't take any bandwidth to play it, considering Anne has notoriously bad internet. And we can never do anything correctly because my internet is shit. I don't need your Spotify. The problem is I can't use the bandwidth. I could download it on a Spotify though, but I have everything I need. I actually have everything I need. So don't get me wrong. I know you could download off of Spotify, but I don't want to deal with that. Okay, I'm done. Anybody have any last words? Because I have nothing. You know what? Actually, no. I'm curious now. How did his post-stream crap go? He must have been like super excited, right? He talked for 9 minutes, so that was probably a lot of positivity. I want to listen to this. He looks so dazed. What happened here?
What's going on?
Oh my god, this is a 55% volume. He's already yelling at me. All right, I want to see this one. He looks so fat.
Everyone, Phil here, and as a direct result of the events of today, the schedule for Tuesday, October 11th has changed, so please listen up. First of all, it's still the Evil Within 1.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's really super mad and tistic because he was originally supposed to only stream for the day stream, but because he didn't get enough money from the day and the night stream, and he's blaming everybody but himself, he's now doing another stream to make up more money, even though he should be doing the obligations of of the people who paid for video reactions. And instead of doing the video reactions last night, he spent all the way up till 3 in the morning tweeting, because that's more productive than making the thing that you were supposed to do for your Patreons. I don't know. It makes sense.
On the first stream, following an episode of the Level 1 podcast, I certainly hope there's no more bullshit and drama that happens overnight. I'd like to have a nice, relaxing podcast with you all tomorrow, maybe with some game news.
Hopefully there's no bullshit or drama, for the night, as he sits there and lays bait for more bullshit and drama.
And Q&A, as opposed to nonsense. So I hope we can have that, and I hope we make solid progress in the Evil Within 1. Taking a look at my schedule with all the new releases coming out soon, I really need to head into overdrive to finish this game, and I think I can do it over the course of the coming weekend, as long as we dedicate enough time to it, and I think we can pull it off. Then on the late stream, yes, there is a late stream on Tuesday. It's Bassmaster, Tuesday Night Bites, to make up for the fact that we missed it on Sunday. That's at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Guys, if you could support my streams tomorrow with tips, please do. I'm trying to make up for the fact that today was an awful day due to everything going wrong, and I really need the help for my day off Thursday. So thank you. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
That literally was a beggment. Oh my god. It's getting less and less positivity. As he keeps begging on these, he's going to get less and less people watching these shorts. It's just gonna get worse and worse. Oh man, I can't wait for somebody to randomly run into that short like fucking 3 years from now. That'll be pretty cool.
Alrighty, everyone. Good evening.
Alrighty, everybody. What you mean? Really just said that just now.
Alrighty, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Monday, the 10th of October, 2022, also known as the day that if it could go wrong, it will go wrong.
I thought he was going to try and make a joke about Sunday night, Monday night, something like that, but I just realized something. Oh, wait, no.
What a day.
Never mind.
Seriously.
Never mind.
So,
I was about to say something that wasn't true.
Following up after that crazy weekend of Street Fighter 6 beta, which was very fun, but also very, very stressful, okay?
Fun,
I was hoping that today was going to be a calmer day, where I was going to have more laid-back gameplay. I was going to do some casualized gameplay of Overwatch 2. Yeah. Everyone had told me the entire weekend, Overwatch 2 works now, Phil. Don't worry. We've been playing it all weekend when you were playing Street Fighter 6. The game will work fine when you play it. It's going to be a lot of fun. All your characters should be unlocked, because now the account syncing has completed. It'll be great. Okay?
Okay. Head down.
So I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, today's going to be a great day. I'm going to have a nice, relaxing day of Overwatch. We're going to have Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's going to be all good. I wake up to being attacked on Twitter by thousands of idiots. One person who I had literally quoted this person to just reference the fact that they had a home arcade.
I was attacked.
To make a tweet about myself. I didn't even tweet them on their own Twitter account. I quote tweeted them on my own Twitter to say to my fans, hey, something like this home arcade is what I actually aspired to have when I was like a teenager all the way through my late 20s when I was in competitive Street Fighter. But at some point that changed. Now I'm 40 years old and I look at something like this and I'm like, wow, I mean, that's awesome, but it's not something that I would aspire to have. Go figure. My life has changed, right? This guy, I don't know if they took it the wrong way. They thought I was trying to insult their home arcade, which I literally did not. They're making it up. Like, if they're that sensitive, holy shit, don't post on Twitter ever. If you're
guy posts on his own Twitter, shows off this great arcade. DSP interjects himself. Maybe you shouldn't post up on your own fucking Twitter. If you're so fucking sensitive, maybe you shouldn't post on Twitter. Oh no, why?
You know something? You call all this destiny. I look at it as irony. Isn't it ironic that I'm the guy?
You're gonna be all fucking sensitive about shit when I didn't say anything negative about you or your home arcade at all. So they insult me and say that, you know, basically I haven't been pertinent in Street Fighter since I played in a broken PS1 version of Super Turbo. And of course, all their idiotic, you know, mouth-drooling children who follow them on Twitter decide to then make fun of me as well and join in the ridicule, which is hilarious because it's wrong. The meme is wrong. I actually placed way better and further the years after my PS1 placing.
Bill is so butthurt because he'll only be remembered for that one time that he played on Street Fighter fucking 2 Turbo. And he got 4th place and he bragged about it. And it was a broken port that everybody boycotted. And the only other time that he was ever mentioned was when he got caught masturbating in front of a live studio audience.
Who's the guy watching his Twitch?
Is that really him? He was the guy that got caught masturbating in front of children.
Literally, these are his only 2 prominent things in history. He placed 4th place at Evo this one time that nobody cared, and he jacked off on the internet. God damn. I wonder if he had put up on the fucking cabinet screens just a picture of him just masturbating. And it was just his O face. Would that have been a double whammy? Would that have been a negative thing? Would he have been a detractor then? You know what? If you want to have a good time, Photoshop those fucking video games instead of showing on the arcade cabinets. It's a, you know, Ryu and Ken. Just showcase Phil's O face as one of the selectable characters. Then it will be like peak memedom.
On every version of Super Turbo, I entered, including every console version, you know, arcade version, everything. I also was a tournament organizer. I was very pertinent for about.
I don't want to hear the history.
Defend myself. Not that any of those idiots who did anything on that tweet would watch my podcast because they don't have enough brain cells.
You need to have, dude. You need to have brain cells apparently to watch the podcast. The dumbass, smelly podcast that nobody gives a shit about. Great. So the detractors covering it, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do we have enough brain cells or are we fucking brainless? Are your idiots brainless? I don't know.
I go to play Overwatch. I play it for 1 hour. I have tons of fun. I'm using Junker Queen. I'm using characters who I missed out on in the original Overwatch expansion, such as Baptiste. Having a good time with it. This is great. You know, I'm interested. Oh, Ashe. I used Ashe one game. It's like, I can't wait for more. I go on break. After 1 hour of gameplay, I come back, server's done. Can't connect, you're in a queue counts down, server's disconnected. What's the funny part about it was, when I first started playing the game, it said nothing whatsoever on the title screen about anything. After one of the times that I popped an achievement and got disconnected from a game, which still happens, they haven't fixed that bug yet.
Look at that, it's my Torbjorn skin.
All of a sudden a message appeared in the corner saying there's going to be maintenance tomorrow between 3 and 4 p.m. Pacific time, Tuesday, October 11th. I even read it out.
Hey, Reinhardt. Golden Reinhardt.
That it said that. I said, wow, I didn't say that before. I guess they're announcing it now. So I go on break, I come back.
Oh, this is the wrong
message now
name.
says the maintenance is actually today, not tomorrow. They changed the message on the fly, but it's only 2 p.m., not 3 p.m. Servers are already down. They took them down early. So then,
hell yeah.
I actually keep trying to
join.
And
after
30 minutes I join, all my characters are locked again.
We know what
after
it's
the
about.
whole account was saying just
we know what it's about, gentlemen.
For me to try, all locked again. I said, fuck this game, fuck this game developer.
Fuck
I'm done with wasting my time with this fucking game. I turned it off. And I did a Q&A session with my audience. I'll be honest, it was okay. Like, the session was all right, but literally ruined my stream because this was a stream everyone tuned in to see Overwatch 2. I got 1 hour. That was it. After that, contributions completely froze, and this is an important week. These next 3 days, including today, I need to raise tips for my day off. I just raised enough over the weekend to pay my bills. I'm good to go. Now, everything else I'm in the clear for my day off on Thursday. So very important that the streams are working and I'm getting tips and everything, and I can't because these fuckers can't run a fucking game. Yeah, it's really
looks like it's running for me.
In fact, by the way, it went down again tonight. Yeah, it went down again tonight. People were telling me it's down again.
I don't know. It's running for me, Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am officially done with Overwatch 2. Until someone assures me all this nonsense is behind us, I am not wasting my time on it ever again. I'm not going to schedule a single stream here on DSP Gaming that's going to be wasted because they don't know how to be professional and do their jobs. So until that shit is fixed, this shirt I'm gonna go fucking bury it under the ground in my backyard so I don't have to think about wearing it ever again. And I'm just gonna fucking say, fuck Overwatch. They ruined it. They don't know what they're doing. Maybe in a month, the game will fucking settle in and I can play it. But as for now, I'm not wasting time on it anymore.
No, okay? I could have gotten Mage or Nico. What? I missed out on some legendary fucking skins for Mercy. I'm actually kind of pissed. Okay, I got like one of the best ones, which is just the pink one and the witch one. Which one's pretty good? Wing Victory is okay too. She's pretty good. And the imp, and the devil, and the combat medic. There's a lot of good ones. Come on.
So then, with awful first stream,
Battle Pass skin.
I realized now I have to rearrange my schedule for the whole week. Because originally tomorrow on Tuesday I was going to do one stream, The Evil Within. I was not going to do a second stream, and I was going to take that time to film private patron react videos. But now I'm like, well, I just lost the whole stream that I was supposed to raise funds for my day off. What am I going to do? Evil Within traditionally is not doing well, by the way, for support. It just isn't. It's not going well. So because of that, here I am nervous now. And I'm like, I guess I have to cancel my night doing the private videos. So I hope the patrons understand. I did. I sent a couple emails out so they know. I told them basically I'm going to do it now Sunday night. And tomorrow night what we're going to do is Tuesday Night Bites. So that means Tuesday will be Evil Within on the first stream and Tuesday Night Bites on the second stream. We didn't do fishing this weekend. It'll be the Tuesday night instead. I hope people will get the message and show.
I hope people will get the message. What's the fucking message, Phil? Come out and give me money? What is the fucking message? Because it's definitely not come out and watch me play games. It's come out and give me money. You don't promote yourself as come out and watch me play anymore. That's just not the case. You're the money guy. Big ups to the money guy, I guess.
Show up for that because people like it, but they don't maybe know about the last minute schedule change. So I hope they get wind of it and they'll be here tomorrow for it, okay?
Hopefully the pay piggies.
In the meantime, tonight is Disney Dreamlight Valley.
We don't care about views.
It freezes, it won't boot. We waste 10 minutes trying to get it to work. It finally boots after like 10 minutes. We're playing, it's all right. Almost no support. $7 after an hour. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, man, really, if anything can go wrong today, it's gonna go wrong. It's like everything compounded on top, on top, on top, on top, on top. It's too much. I needed a day. Today was supposed to be a relaxing day. Unwind from the stress of playing Street Fighter 6 competitively all weekend. I didn't get a relaxing day. I got a stressful day again. It really sucked, all right? Good news is, there was a rallying. I did make a few. I think by the end of the night, I made like $40 in tips. There were some gifted memberships. That's good, but really right now I'm focused. I need tips for my day off. So overall, not bad, but still, you know, tomorrow I hope is better. Tomorrow again, Evil Within 1 on the first stream. It's Tuesday Night Bites, so Bassmaster on the late stream. If you can come by and support my streams tomorrow with tips, please. Please. Even if you don't like the games I'm playing. If you could just come by and support and give me some peace of mind so I don't have to worry about everything.
Yo, what the fuck? I didn't realize it got this bad. Yo, this is an actual bank. This isn't even like he could pretend it's not a bank. This is an actual prayer hands. Send me money. What?
Playing. If you could just come by and support and give me some peace of mind so I don't have to worry about everything this week, you know, just tired of it. I'm tired of the stress. I'm tired of the nonsense. You know, I'm just trying to run a business here, have a life. Everyone else can make a tweet and not get attacked. I make a tweet. Oh, here's a negative thing. I didn't attack you, you fuck face. I really didn't. You're an idiot.
And they sit there and he attacks the guy again. Oh my God. So we went from, oh my fucking Christ. I didn't know it got this bad. I actually just didn't know it got this bad. I did not see this. If Dingus is here, if you looked over this, I fell asleep. I did not even know that this existed. I did not know it was this bad. He literally says in this whole segment, guys, even if you don't like the gameplay, come out and give me money. Give me the positivity. Give me the peace of mind. Give me peace of mind, which means he's out of his mind and he has no peace. Holy shit. If your fans are watching this, what kind of message is it sending? I don't value whatever it is that I play. I don't care if you don't like the gameplay. Please give me money. but I'm not all about money. When am I ever talking about money? I'm not about money, but please give me money. Yeah, I looked at the short and he did beg. This
overall not bad, but still.
This,
you know,
I want to replay it.
I want to tomorrow again. Evil Within 1 on the first stream. It's Tuesday night bites, so Bassmaster on the late stream. If you can come by and support my streams tomorrow with tips, please. Please. Even if you don't like the games I'm playing, if you could just come by and support and give me some peace of mind so I don't have to worry about everything this week, you know, just tired of it. I'm tired of the stress. I'm tired of the nonsense, you know. I'm just trying to run a business here, have a life. Everyone else can make a tweet, and not get attacked. I make a tweet. Oh, here's a negative thing. I didn't attack you, you fuck face. I really didn't. You're an idiot. You're a fucking jerk. I didn't fucking say a shit about you that was negative. You're a dickhead. And for you to fucking rally...
What head?
I didn't fucking say a shit about you that was negative. You're a dickhead.
What's a dickhead? Is that a jerk dickhead? Oh, like the jerk cops? What's a dickhead? Hashtag dickhead, I suppose. You know what? I kind of want... They had this.
Consume the money.
Yeah, consume the money.
And for you to fucking... You're a fucking jerk. I didn't fucking say a shit about you that was negative. You're a dickhead. And for you... You're a fucking jerk. I didn't fucking say a shit about you that was negative. You're a dickhead. And for you to fucking...
Okay, I want just the word dickhead. I want this now. Be a shit, you dickhead. Sounds anti-Semitic. I almost said it like the way DSP would be. Anti-Semitic? Damn it. I keep thinking about how he fucking says a thing, and then I have to like rationalize it.
Kid. Dickhead. And for you to... Dickhead.
Big ups Jickhead. All right. We're gonna save Jickhead. See, ESP Jickhead. There's another thing that I needed to get to. Which was I need to isolate this one. This was the. I don't even think I have to do any editing.
Consume the money.
Yeah, it's just consume the money, which is great. I will get that one out. God, it's a wave. Even though waves are better, it just takes up way too much space. ESP consume.
Rally your immature little kid troops against me, right? Thousands of people retweeting a negative thing about me that's false. It's literally factually false. You're an idiot. You know, I'm just so tired of the abuse online that I get from these idiots. It really adds up here. It adds up and it makes you fucking have a whole bad day as a result. So hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Hopefully tomorrow we won't have all this negative shit tossed around.
Really
I've had enough. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me, bitch. Please have a good night. All right. Tomorrow let's start fresh.
Everybody have a good night. Is he going to say come by for some fun after he just said, even though if you don't like it, please give me money. Please come by and save me from this nightmare.
Let's hope for something better, right? And we'll reconvene in the morning. Hopefully a better day. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. Have a good night. See you then.
And then we lean in manual scowl. All right. What a great frame to leave off on. He doesn't know that kids can't have Twitter accounts, right? I don't know what he knows anymore. There's some times where I try to hope that this dude isn't an absolute fucking abject moron. Every day he proves me, I don't know, he proves to me that no matter how bad that I think it can get, it somehow or another gets worse. I didn't realize DSP went to this length of begging, and now we have this. That was pretty.
Right? Lips to the butt.
Okay. Oh, I think I'm done. I'm going to go and goof off and play some games. I don't know if anybody's currently streaming. Somebody's probably streaming. I don't know who that somebody is. Probably have somebody. I don't have anything left to talk about. Somebody's got to be live, right? In the subscription box. Who do we have in the subscription box? We have. Wait, is King Jad actually? Is King Jad actually alive?
He's asking, is there going to be membership discounts coming up for the holidays, like maybe Black Friday or something? I don't know.
He's
I know
still listening to this.
Twitch has done something like that, like something they would do a sub.
We might listen to that. And everybody else is just the memes. The memes. Big up Solen. Playing Saints Row the Third. Okay. Well, if you guys want to watch King Jad, you can watch King Jad here. I'm gonna goof off for a bit. I might toss up a stream later tonight for Twitch. It'll probably be a non-scary game. And then I don't even know if I'll, you know what, no promises for Twitch. I'll put up a schedule though when I decide what I want to do, and if whatever I do is whatever I do, so don't question it, don't question anything. Okay, thank you guys. I'm going. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. There's a party. Shut up with the Kiwawa stream. No, we're not going to Kiwawa stream. Can't raid that anyway. It's I can only go to approved people. I have no one I'm approved to raid. If only I had that ability. Can't even go to King Jad's. No. What is our walkout music that we're gonna use? Yeah, we all have to approve raids. And yeah, basically, if I'm gonna raid anybody, I have to approve. If people are gonna raid me, I have to approve. Which I approved a bunch of people. I don't know, I have to approve some more people. We'll do... I don't even have any. Okay, we're just gonna end out with a nothing, and that's how we're gonna end out with a nothing.
He shot my, that's literally what happened though. He shot my car up. The monkey shot my car up. When has that ever happened? When have you ever been able to say that monkey shot my car up? Like, monkeys shouldn't even be carrying guns in the first place. He comes and shoots my car up. I literally just paid that car off. Thank God I have the ability to respawn them. Why are people laughing? That's literally what happened. My car got shot up by a monkey. Sure, I can respawn.
I'm superior to people like you. Du bist ein gottverdammter Irrenanstalt-Insasse!
What? Alright, let's stop for a second. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is going on here? No, let's stop for a second. What is this? Are you kidding me? It's okay. You just...
that's pretty rough. Oh man. I can't do it. I'm sorry. No. I actually can't do it. Yo, it's just straight. Oh man.
There we go. Okay. You're a minute 13. That goes for 8. And I'm farting. Probably gonna be taking a shit soon. Oh God. Here's the bag for the costume.
Shocked that he's not hitting the goal. People are shocked. Are they? They're shocked. He's fucking shocked, bro. People are shocked. Whatever.
And it's one thing if it happens in 1 stream, 2 streams, but now it's like in a week, we're lucky if we hit the hat goal of 100.
Who's we? Who's we're lucky? He's.
Oh, I saw Karma Kid was booting up, so he's got to be around.
Ack.
Do_blank_do_Ival. Thanks for hitting the sub button to make a noise on the stream.
Dodges the camera
Bet Yar wanted something robust.
Well, if you're trying to get an ancient quiver out of her, maybe take her out to dinner, get a little wine, some berry white and electric.
No, I'm saving that for Raina, and I'm not allowed to take Raina on a date because Rydrake is being a dick, and that's why he can't be a mod. There, I said it. Clip it. Show it to him.
He's got a gun. Fuck out of here. Yo. GG's. I know I did the restart thing for that corridor, because that corridor can go fuck itself. But there, okay? There. I beat Shredder without the save states. How about that? How about that? I'll take that.
Oh my god, dude, don't fucking. Come on, man! Oh. Fucking Benny! Fucking idiots, man! Benny! God damn it! Ban this fucker! Ban him! Fuck! Ban him! Fuck! Holy fucking shit!
Let us fuck.
to the kitten club.
Did I do it? Did I do it justice? I hope I did it justice. Thank you so
So, chicken do fly? Oh, I didn't know that. そうなんだ. Turkey do fly short distance. Really? I didn't know that though.
You can throw a chicken off of a building and they will slowly glide down. Don't ask why I know that.
Okay. Can you say more with your mouth closed? No, stop it. Fuck off. No. Fuck off, fuck. Fuck you. I swear to God. Fuck you. You fucking rat. Little
Who are you watching? Dude in the back got old people. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I've seen it. That was a star. You trying to steal the stream? Oh, I get it. That wasn't planned.
Oh, wait. You guys want to hear my best impression of the Mario 64 fall? Ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay. Ready? Wait, I need to find a really big fall. Okay. Oof! How was that?
Come on, Sir Legendary, where the hell are you? Get your pacemaker heart in here. This fucking video I made was epic. What is a friend?
Fuck the AEW belt. Fuck Ring of Honor. Fuck TNA. It's all about the LWA.
Just mounted with punches and not. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Straight into the barricade.
Bitch, well, I am a legend. She's smelling me like a pack of bacon. Racist time and race. I'm talking racist, rhino, breaking diamond. Cut off the lights and them bitches to shine. I walk in the club, all the bitches are smiling. I keep in the can, a nigga be wildin'. You get it? That boy's a hater, a biggie.
I'm gonna play Mario Kart, dude. I guess I'm making a private lobby, even though I really don't want to. Because I think only like 3 people are joining. And
this is so fucking funny.
Sounds like.
Oh, hold on. Let me slow it down.
Oh? What?
Do a barrel roll with this. It's a junior coaster. They're limited.
They just make shit up.
That was a weird thing to talk about, Phil. I'm just saying.
Like, look, like barely anything is happening. Is it pulling? Where is it?
Very weird thing to say.
I don't know,
but,
man.
All right,
It's not looking good. I don't think it's
I'll
working.
up to you. I should have just straightened it out. I actually know if I stretch it out or straighten it out, it's gonna work.
If you're gaming, I gotta get you on the leaderboard. But let me reel this one in. I'm not seeing any fish here.
He's feeding it. See, he's feeding it. He's not doing anything with a needle.
15 minutes if you'd feed them.
Wait, what is he doing with that?
Not a needle.
And they live with me.
He's feeding the baby animal.
Yeah, the squirrels. He has a pocket squirrel, dude.
Yeah, the pocket squirrel. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes, my children.
Yeah, and fucking DSP had to be that guy and try to be.
I don't know about this Platana.
You think it's gonna get a buff?
Oh! I really dodged that. I never want to make that noise ever again. Alright.
Huh?
There's one that's supposed to be.
Oh my god, they got tits.
Jackson asked the following. What is up, Phil? You experiencing a heat wave in Seattle, Washington, and upstate New York where I live. It is hot, but not to the extent as it is in other parts of the country. Full-on heat wave starts, I believe, Tuesday, unless they changed it.
I'm about to quit out. He's doing the weather segment. I'm basically done with it. I'm literally done with it.
It was in the 80s.
The weather segment.
Then it cooled down a bit. Okay, so it never really truly hit super, super hot today. Tomorrow it's only going to be in the 70s, then in the 80s again on...
Considered transformative work.
Then Evil AJ doesn't have a leg to stand on.
Evil AJ doesn't have a leg to stand on. Why?
Hiding the video is petty as fuck.
Hiding the video is petty as fuck?
I don't know about this Platana.
You think it's gonna get a buff?
Oh, you really dodged that. I never want to make that noise ever again. All right.
Her butt, she hits you with a starfish.
Welcome to the secret.
There you go. Wow. She hits you with a starfish. Jesus Christ, so much positivity. Thank you, Die Trash Man, for the positivity. Holy shit. Thank you. And then we can touch the... Oh my god! Okay. I've conquered all the chippies. I'm never gonna stop. Chips and peas and gravy. I've ate the fucking lot. Pepperoni pizza and chicken vindaloo. I'm a big fat bastard cause I love my fucking food. La 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 la